This is Pop.
And today we're streaming together. We're going to be playing Minecraft.
Yay!
Yay.
I have not played this since the PC era. Oh, yes.
Since the politically correct era?
Let me turn that down. Alright, cool.
As long as we know that we're actually making noise, because I was informed for one of my Doom... there it is.
Okay. Sign in.
Sure.
Few difficulties.
Yeah, we're starting new, not 100% knowing what's going on. That's interesting.
Well, it doesn't show the thing on the...
Yeah, no, it said it's not showing our video right now. I think you're going to actually have to do this. Sorry, guys, we are having some technical difficulties.
It's okay, but we will be right back in a moment.
Well, we're still going to be here, I think.
Yeah.
But...
Sign in. Because that would be totally messed up, though. If, like, it was, like, showing what's on the screen.
No, well, there's a reason it doesn't show, because you're making your account right now.
I'm just like, well, that's cool. Put my information out there, you know.
Is that right?
Yep.
See, that's how good of a friend I am.
So,
Yes.
how have you been?
I've been fine. This whole process has been interesting. I've actually been playing, oddly enough, a lot of Minecraft. Like, Minecraft's something I've been playing forever, but we recently got it for the PS4, so I've been playing more and more of it on here.
I know I've been playing a lot of Madden.
Yeah, we got a new puppy. That
It's beautiful.
yeah,
Beautiful
she's a German Shepherd mix. She's not even 3 months old yet. It's the weirdest thing though. Not even 3 months old. She's potty trained.
That's awesome.
Like,
that's a big challenge with any pet.
I know it's a challenge with kids too. You know,
Well,
but you'll get it quicker with animals than with people, probably. But no, like the first day we brought her here, I think she's had like a total of like 3 accidents, and what they are is she just tinkles a little bit, and that's her like, I really need to go outside. Then you open the door for her, she just goes right outside and goes pee. And she hasn't made any mess in her crate. Like, we put her in the crate at night because we can't trust her running around because of our guinea pigs and our chinchilla.
yeah, and dogs are more curious than cats because like, what's this over here?
Well, yeah, you wouldn't. I mean, yeah, some might, but I would never crate a cat. Like, they're very explory, and they're not. I don't think they're as destructive as dogs can be. Because cats can chew on stuff. Don't get me wrong, cats can destroy stuff, but dogs will just rip things to shreds, especially puppies.
Our couch right now is like on the sides.
Mm-hmm.
It's scratched.
That is a different thing though. That is, cats do that just for fun because
Yeah.
cats are assholes.
Yeah. Well, we call her carpet shark when she does that because she'll get in this mode where she just lays on her side and she'll start crawling on it, and I'm just like, stop it, stop it.
No, she's it's funny that she knows she's potty trained, but she's still learning her name. Like, it's just so funny. Like, it's one of those. I've had plenty of dogs before in my life. When we were younger, I grew up with a bunch of dogs, and oh man, I just realized that if the game is still going, we're both going to be dead by the time that we go back.
Yes to that, right?
Sure. You might just get emails from them about stuff.
That's fine.
But,
I get a lot of emails from a lot of things where I'm just like, why?
yeah, no, it's just kind of ridiculous.
Right. So what's this?
That's the name that you're gonna have, your online name.
Oh, okay.
It's funny because I gave your account a certain name.
Yeah.
I actually gave it your KMB name,
Yeah.
but I was surprised, but no spaces.
Oh, no spaces. Okay.
You can put a dash between it, but not spaces.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, no, it's been.
I'm glad about the doggy though.
Yeah, well, there's reasons behind why even do the 928. Like, that seems like you're a 15-year-old gamer. You need to put X's in the front and the back of it.
We just barely discovered Karen, so...
yeah, for real. Why don't you just put K&B Ninja and see if that goes?
Okay.
And if we say that in the middle of this, somebody has somehow sniped that name...
You know, I'm just going to put Sexy Ninja, because...
I don't know if you can put sex in the name of your ID, but you can try.
Yeah, why?
Because it's a publicly seen thing.
It's publicly wrong to be sexy?
We live in a very, very conservative world when it comes to naming.
Do I need a number or no?
No. Well, let's see. Put done. And then put your name in there. Nope, you cannot use that one. See the exclamation? This ID is not allowed. I think it might be because sexy.
Alright. Just taking my sexy away. I feel...
Look, you're not Timberlake. You can't bring sexy back.
I brought it back and it's staying. That sucks.
I mean, mine is literally Pop Flix 1 because for some reason Pop Flix was taken.
That is so weird. I remember you telling me that.
Like, it's so weird to me that it's just 1. Like, if I had to choose like 30 different... See, you're good there. If I had to choose 30 different ones and it finally settled at like Pop Flix 928, like you might have done with KMB,
yeah,
that would have been one thing. But the fact that it's literally Pop Flix 1.
And the fact that someone took it. That's just crazy.
It might even be Pop and Flix 1, because it was supposed to be the one for if we wanted to stream together.
Well, what's nice, though, is, like, you know, because we're getting a little bit much more popular, and it's really cool because now when I used to type in C+ into YouTube, I get all these other random weird C+ things. Now when I type in ours, it automatically we come up first, and I'm like, cool.
It might just be, though, because of you. Like, YouTube learns your algorithms.
They're like, this guy just loves himself.
Well, yeah.
He watches his videos nonstop.
I mean, if you like, there was never a time where Popflix was even close to near the top of any of the stuff. Like, I think every time I looked at a Popflix, because someone's like, "Oh, I want to check out your YouTube channel," and they're like, "Oh, can you look it up for me on my phone?" I'd look it up for them, and it would just be like,
I can't find the Popflix channel. Like, you just type in Popflix, and I'm like, okay, well...
It's people with popcorn. It's people with, like, it's this weird thing with women in very scantily clad clothes on the news or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, the Popflix for the popcorn kind of makes sense. What is this other one? So...
Sorry, my mom is, like, calling me, and I'm just like, hold on, mother.
Hold on, mother.
Hold
on. Thank you, Seymour Skinner. All of the stuff.
Yeah, I don't need any of that.
No. It's just it's who you can and can't receive stuff from, so you're not receiving junk from a bunch of other people, stuff like that.
Yes, I think this is my first time actually really playing PS4.
You played it when you came over with Madden the other day, or a month ago.
Well, kind of.
I mean, I'll be honest, Madden... You're going to get an email for it.
Okay.
Madden doesn't really change from thing to thing. Like, if you know the button scheme on the Xbox, you know it for the PlayStation.
Well, I was playing your game. I was in the middle of your game.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, don't mess up my stats, bro. Alright, there we go. I got the email. Thank you.
Sorry, we're like 10 minutes into this.
Yeah.
I've not even started doing stuff. Heck, I'm telling you, if we both die before I come back, I might just restart our world and let us come in again.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know of any time that we've started something, like, at least I've started something game-wise on the PS4 and it hasn't horrifically gone wrong the first time. Because I remember with Jedi Fallen Order, which we still haven't finished, which I still haven't finished, that one didn't go super well for the first episode. Then there was a few episodes in the middle that were like, hey, yo, it's talking to me.
Okay. I was just like...
it was like, hey, yo, you screwed up because you have no audio for half of it. And I'm like, oh, that's great. That's wonderful. Which is why in the beginning of this one, you actively heard us listening to ourselves talk, because not doing that one again.
Alright, you know what? Just do this later. Because, wait, your email?
No, before you... So, yep, you have to...
No, right?
Your email address?
Because for some reason, it's not letting me connect here.
Really?
Yeah, so verify now. Yes. Sorry, guys.
Again, technical problems. I'm not necessarily surprised. This was more spontaneous than anything.
I like being spontaneous, but stupid internet.
Are you not connected to my internet here?
No, that's why. It says your thing was not private. It's because I was connected to your internet. Yeah. So now I just gotta wait for it to load. And you want to take over?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, your connection is not private.
Let me see your thing real quick.
Well, my week's been interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of
You told me what happened earlier. I don't know if you want to broadcast that, but...
Oh, no. Just what? I don't know. It's just... I was talking to Big Daddy, and I'm just like, man, it's just... The internet's... Facebook especially is just so depressing lately. It's just like, every time I put on the feed, it's just like, this negativity is just thrown at you. And that kind of stuff just wears on you sometimes.
It really does. No, and it's one of those, like... I have a news app on my phone that... every time
you get the news,
in the morning it just gives me like this roundup of, hey, this is what's going on, and I'm like, that sucks, because it's just a bunch of like sad and terrible things going on, and it's the world. I don't want to just be ignoring it.
Yeah,
it's just it's rough nowadays, especially when you see all the hardships that are going on in the world. And it's not even like they're new. Like, all of this... I know we don't really want to get political that much on these kind of things, but all the stuff with George Floyd, like, this isn't something new. This is something that we've been dealing with forever. There's never been a time in this country that we've been civilly equal.
Well, I think, too, Will Smith said... He goes, racism's always been around. Now it's being filmed. You got everybody that has the truth. Camera. You know... See, I don't know what's going on. It just won't let you in, huh?
I don't know why it's not. Give me just a second if you want to stay and
entertain,
because
I'll entertain all of you while we sit here and talk.
On my home computer here, that's in the other room, I actually do have C+ stuff on there.
Oh, okay.
So, because I'm whenever I put stuff on YouTube. So if you wanna.
All right. Well, what up, everybody? You are with me, KMB. So a lot of cool stuff is in the works. What up, Nintendo fan guy? Nintendo fan guy rules #1, bruh. No, a lot of stuff is in the works. We're filming a lot of stuff, but we're not talking about any of it just yet, just because we still have, we don't want to jump the boat, because we always jump the boat. When we first started, we've told the story millions of times. When we first started, we would be like, oh, we're working on this, we're working on that, we're working on all this stuff. And I would make logos for it, and we just put coming soon, and then it just got overwhelming, and that's when we stopped the podcast for a bit, stopped for a few months, and then restarted, and me and Big Daddy decided, hey, we're not going to say these projects until they're actually done, actually put together, because, we could promise so much. And the one thing I'm working on that I can talk about a little bit is, because most of it's recorded, and hopefully, knock on wood, that I don't lose it. But it's a positive, self-help audiobook. And it's a C+ Studios original. I'm working on it. I'm not going to say the title yet because I'm not too fit on the title so far. I want to make sure that all my ducks are in a row with it and the way I lay it out, because I have a lot of it recorded. I would say 90% of this audiobook is recorded, but that could change. That could change drastically, because I'm like, the way I want to layer it is just right. And doing an audiobook, it's far different from just doing a podcast, because I got the idea. I listen to a lot of Audible books. The recent one I just listened to is Kevin Hart, The Decision. Great audiobook, and it's an original, and there's no actual physical book for that particular podcast. And not podcast, for that particular audiobook. And he even makes fun of it. He goes, oh, hey, this is a audiobook, but there's no physical book. How does that work? But it played out like an audiobook would. So it was just like, wait a minute, I can do this. And I've been playing around with this concept for a long time. I think I've talked about it before, making some form of self-help, self-motivation book before. I even made a cover a long time ago. This is when we're in that promising phase. But now I'm actually like, okay, recorded this chapter, re-listen. Oh, I don't like it. So that is on the way. Not anytime soon, but that's on the way. And I'm excited because if I can help motivate everybody, if I can help people be motivated to do their own thing, make their own thing, because C Plus we started from the bottom on up. Now we're doing live streams. Now we're doing all types of different videos. We have over 800 videos in our catalog. That's insane. And that was all from this year when we finally got really motivated to get out of our own way and just start hauling down all this. On your last day of school? That's cool. What are you going to be doing? Chilling? Having fun? Free time? Well, yeah, soon we'll get the game back up. But we decided to do this and talk to you and have some fun. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just stoked for everything that we're working on, especially with Flix. We just gotta just start cranking them out there, and before Flix goes back to work.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. If you wanna go in there and sign into that, just because I know all the stuff you use.
Flix is gonna entertain you for a second.
Flix is gonna do his best to entertain. Yeah. With Flix, we really, I'm trying to get Pops around more often to do more of them. It was actually kind of the plan initially today. We're supposed to do one more thing this week, I think. I asked him about getting a couple days, because he still has his family and everything like that. So, we're, conflict of schedules is a bit interesting. It's a bit weirder that we actually used to be able to hang out more when we were both working, because we at least had set schedules, and we could just do whatever all the time. But more recently, it's been a bit more difficult for us to get time to get together. I had no problem getting along. Let's see. Yeah, I've been this time off, which is not really time off. It's been interesting. My biggest concern in the world right now is going back to work and not getting enough hours, because unemployment's the weirdest thing, where you're supposed to work a certain number of hours a week to not qualify, pretty much. And if you do, you lose money off of it. And so I'm just really worried about going back to work, because I am a full-time associate. But going back to work and then getting hey, you're working 1 day a week, and then now I can't file for unemployment, which would really suck. Let's see. Do you want to talk about the Bill and Ted thing?
Yeah.
Do you want to do that over the stream, or do you want to do that separately?
We can do it over the stream.
We can do it over the stream?
Let me verify it.
That's so weird. So, what we're doing right now is we're trying to verify his email address through PlayStation, and everything we are using is saying that it can't be safely viewed.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
On data or not, it's not letting us. Oops.
Yeah, drop the connection. Yeah. Well, sorry guys.
We're still going to do this one way or another. You just might have to use another account. Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to get to the right thing. Your phone doesn't function the same way that mine does.
Well, your phone's a little bit better than mine.
I'm not going to argue that. Okay, well. Let's see.
I've never had this problem before.
Let's try it one more time. I'm just going to resend you the email.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to change.
I don't think it's going to change either, but, why not? Why not?
Yeah, we'll try it one more time. If it's not, we'll do it later and just sign you into a different account that I know works.
Okay, so Bill and Ted.
So, I will say, the weirdest thing about that trailer is Keanu Reeves. It's one of those, you have...
Don't say the beard thing.
No. Oh, okay, that is kind of part of it. But it's you take Keanu Reeves from Bill and Ted. Mm-hmm. You've got the long hair, but he looks older.
Yes.
You take Keanu Reeves from John Wick. He has the long hair, but he has that beard.
Yes. Then
you take him to Bill and Ted, and I swear they made him put on some pounds, because that's not what Keanu Reeves looks like now.
I don't know why, but a lot of things I'm saying is a lot of people are like, oh, the beard is weird. I'm like, he's not had a beard. Not until John Wick movies he's had a beard.
It's true.
47 Ronin, that's when I think in the beard.
Oh, gosh, yeah. I love that movie. I forgot about that movie. Yeah. I was like, the three key movies I know him from are Bill and Ted, The Matrix, and this, or in John Wick. And the funny thing about it is, like, this seems like a weird culmination of the three of them. Like, the way he looks, the way he acts. But it's still not...
I really love They still have not wrote.
They haven't written the song. Well, then, and then the effects seem... I don't know how I feel about the effects so far. And granted, this is just a trailer. But it's coming out later this year. Like, it's supposedly coming out sometime in the summer.
Yeah. Well, no, I thought it was next year.
No, it's at 2020.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh, well. I got my verification. Let's see what happens. Come on.
I doubt it's going to work again.
Cross your fingers. Cross your
keyboards.
Yeah, but no, I really did enjoy it. It made me smile. It made me laugh. And I was just like, hey, Bill and Ted,
Hey, look.
We did it.
And so now we can click already verified. That's funny. That took us so flippin' long.
Oh.
Not worrying about your cover photo right now.
No, I don't care about the cover photo. Let's get this game going. There we go. I can turn this off.
Oh,
now.
dang it.
What you do?
I accidentally set up the 2-step verification. Let's go back and just do that later. Don't tell me I can't. What the hell? When did it become this difficult?
Just do it.
It's funny. I know your birthday and everything like that. I don't remember your phone number off the top of my head.
No, same thing for you. It's just like, I don't remember my wifey's number.
No, the only reason I remembered my wife's number is because she's the one that has most of the accounts in her phone number.
Yeah.
So, like, when you go to Safeway or something like that, I had to put in her phone number. And I had a card for it for a long time, so you just kind of ignore it and just swipe the card. And then I lost the card.
All right, there we go.
Gosh, we should have set this up like 30 minutes ahead of time.
I know, right? I hope Big Daddy's not watching, like, what are you guys doing?
No, I hope Big Daddy is watching and just being like, ha, noobs.
Noobs,
and then he goes...
like, you've never done this before.
And then he didn't even know who Karen was. Dude, okay, but to be fair, about the Karen thing, you didn't understand Kyle for the longest time.
Oh, my goodness. That video, though, I made was pretty good.
Yeah. No. But that's what I'm just saying is that you took... Like, speaking of things that you two are just kind of super old about. Your thing about Kyle, you put a video out about Karen. Like, just ignore that. The circle.
So, circle? Skip. Okay. Yeah, well, the Karen thing was mainly because...
Skip.
Okay. Because Big Daddy was so...
He was so happy he figured that out.
Yeah, well, because he came over and he was just like, bro, I barely found out about... I'll let you take that over. Barely found out about Karen. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like,
I died. We're back, and I have died.
If it can't get any worse.
Did I explode? It doesn't look like I explode. It looks like somebody just killed me. One thing we might want to do before you continue...
Who's going to kill you?
Well, no, I think a zombie killed me.
The zombie's still here?
Yeah, dude, we're playing on easy mode, not peaceful. We're playing on easy for you.
Because peaceful said you told me peaceful is one of those things where it doesn't have.
Yeah, there's no hostile mobs in that one, and it just is really annoying. No, something to do for you real quick though. Can I see your controller?
Yes.
It should be popping back soon.
It's still funny that it would not let me have sexy in the title.
I'm not surprised. Again, I said it's kind of a family thing. Do you want to be in a nice suit?
Yeah. I like the suit. It's sexy.
It is. I don't have a ninja, so there we are.
Okay, we're back.
Oh, excuse me. So you also have a map in your hand that can show us the area.
Okay.
I died, and it took us long enough to get back that my map is gone. Because when you die, there's only a certain amount of time between when you die and when your stuff despawns. Where are you going?
Where are you at?
We should probably stay near each other.
Oh, there you are.
So we don't just flat out lose each other. Actually, if you look at your map, which you use the back button there.
Okay.
Just look down. So you can see me on that map as well.
Yeah.
That's how we can keep track of each other.
Okay.
I don't have that map anymore, though. Okay. Well, I don't know how long it's been, so there might be hostile mobs all over the place. Who the hell knows?
Well, how can I get rid of this map?
Press this button.
Okay, cool.
That's how you cycle through your inventory. That is just how
And I
long...
can butcher this guy, right?
Yeah, but I would use a weapon. So... Oh, he's looking at you so lovingly.
And...
No, let's work on getting supplies first.
Okay.
So, see the trees over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, just walk up to one of them and just start smacking it. And you have to hold the button. Yeah.
Man, it's so crazy because I told you I played this during when it was like a beta on the PC.
Oh yeah, no, things have changed a crud ton since then.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's vines around that tree trunk that you just hit. Like, you could have climbed up that thing a little bit. Not that it would have helped you here, but hey, look, you got an achievement for getting wood.
Woohoo!
It's funny because like this game is so lenient on so many trophies.
Yeah.
Like, when you build your first tools, you're just going to keep getting them for all the tools you build. And then when you build your first stone tool, you're going to get something for that too.
Oh man, this takes me back though. I remember when my buddy Taylor put this game on my PC. I got lost for like a day, just building and hiding, and
Dude, this game is dangerous. Don't bother with the leaves. Oh. They break themselves apart.
Okay.
But
This yours?
No, you can. It's we started the game with a bonus chest. So if you left the back one right here, you click on that, you can look inside of it.
Okay.
But the sun is going down too, so we might
go back and go inside. Yeah.
We have no inside to go into yet. Yeah, get ready to fight.
Well, I need a pickaxe or something.
Yeah, well, we can make you one real quick. Luckily enough, there's torches. So, circle.
Circle? Okay.
So, triangle will pull up your inventory. And I'm going to build us a crafting table first. Hey, look, taking inventory. You got one for just doing that.
That's awesome.
It'll also show you the things that you can make in your inventory. To the left side, the craftables.
Yeah.
So, and I also put this craft table right here. So we can look at the craft table now. And if you left click the craft table, it'll, nope, not that one. The bigger back one.
I can build.
It'll let you start building stuff.
All right.
And you said you wanted a pickaxe?
Yeah. Or a sword. I don't have any of that. I got wood.
Here, pop out of that. Blech.
You got a sword.
I made you a sword. You have a sword too.
Oh.
If you press the L1, R1, L2, R2. So if you press L1 twice, there you go. You have your sword now. So
let's butcher.
So do you remember the mobs in this game? Because there's a creeper somewhere around here.
Right there. I see him.
No, that's a zombie.
Oh.
Creepers
are
Creepers are
octopus-looking things.
No, they look like that. What I'm looking at right now.
Oh, okay. Now I figured out how to run.
Yeah, the problem with running is that it uses a lot of your stamina, which is your food. So we'll have to eat. Those are spiders. Spiders are hostile at night, so be careful. Creepers, you definitely want to probably stay away from them right now.
Oh yeah, they're like kind of like ghosty things. Ah!
They explode. They
Man, it's just so weird. I'm just not a gamer. Like,
you're not, and it is funny because that's one of the places I definitely have in our group of something that I've done a lot more than you guys is gaming.
Well, Phil.
Yeah. What about Phil?
He plays a lot.
I play more than he does.
I would put that up to the test.
Currently, I know I do because I've done nothing.
Yes,
yeah,
because he's working.
He's working and I'm not. You have a zombie coming up behind you, by the way.
Oh. Where'd you go? Thank you. You saved me.
Mm-hmm.
Just chop.
And then they drop rotting flesh. Spider behind you now.
Oh. Can we eat these things and not waste their food?
Well, no. So with spiders drop spider eyes and silk, or not silk, thread, string. There we go. Dude, I'd move. I would move if I. Yep.
He blew up, huh?
Yeah.
I forgot they blow up.
With creepers, what you want to do with fighting them is you want to run up, smack it, move backwards. Run up, smack it, because when it's flashing like that, that means it's about to explode. And if you actually do kill it, it drops gunpowder.
Oh, gunpowder.
Yeah, you use that to make TNT. You use it in potion making and stuff like that. Let's stay over near our light source over here, though.
Okay.
You can explore a little bit. I just don't want you to die. Granted, if you do die, you're going to just spawn right back over here.
Where's the sun? When's the sun coming back up? It's like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that?
Something like that. If we could see the moon, I could tell you. Looks like the moon is probably going down soon, so the sun should be coming. Oh, nope, the moon is directly above us. We are halfway through the night.
Man.
Nights are the same time as day. And then, I think I saw a skeleton. Yeah, these guys are ones you probably want to stay away from right now. Because they shoot arrows.
And I can drown too, right?
Yes, you can. When you go underwater, you'll see bubbles.
And it's just like, yeah. What are you fighting over here?
I'm fighting a drowner, which is a zombie that's in water.
Skeletons. Yes, I remember the skeletons.
And skeletons that shoot arrows. Although the funny thing, I love skeletons out of the fact that they can shoot themselves. I might die.
You are very brave. You're just taking on everybody.
Well, normally I have a program where on the first day... I'm going to die here. Am I dead? Am I dead?
Nope. I'm dead.
I am very close to dead. You just smack them. Smack them as hard as you can. Got one of them.
Okay. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
They're dead.
You saved me?
You just killed me! You dick! Friendly fire is on, you ass!
Oh, that was great. That made me happy. I'm sorry.
But yeah, you see the little bubbles above my food?
Yeah.
That's how much oxygen I have.
Yeah, that's cute. So I'm guessing the hearts are our lives.
Hearts are our lives. The little meat sticks are our food. And when you don't have... like if you get injured, as you are injured right now, your health will slowly regenerate.
Yeah.
As long as you have food.
That I can munch off.
Yeah, so like if you look at your food, eventually it's going to start going down a little bit and you're going to need to eat.
Come here, cow.
I would still spare the cow for right now, but that's your call. Because we can't just eat the... I mean, we could just eat the cow meat, but it's not really...
Where's the meat?
It's in your inventory, probably.
Okay.
So we have two choices. We could set up camp of some sort, or we could start exploring for a place to set up camp.
Yeah, I want to start exploring.
So
not right now.
Well, no. I was just like, oh wait. Also, don't fall into that. That is lava.
Yes, I remember lava. Wait, it was built here, Vader style.
Yeah. Now we could make a Mustafar-esque place full of lava, but
is the lava necessary?
Is the lava going to be fun when one of us falls into it and loses all of our stuff? No. You having fun?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can get a fishing rod. That could keep us fed for a while, but we'll go with a pickaxe. Oh, I already had a pickaxe. But now you can have one as well. It's right up here. Go out of your hole a little bit.
And the thing too is these things don't last, right?
Yeah, they have durability. That's the little line underneath.
Yeah.
Underneath them in your inventory.
Okay, so how do I switch to the?
So you're gonna have to open your inventory and put it in your little bottom bar.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
Pickaxe. I put it over here?
No. You drag it down to the bar at the bottom of the screen. Those are the items. So, like, see where that tree is? The little sapling? Yeah. Just click there.
Right here?
Either one. It's up to you. That's going to replace your axe. Your sword.
Hey, I put it there.
You got to... There you go. And put the other one up top. And there you go. And now you have the pickaxe. I will tell you, though, don't waste your pickaxe on the dirt. It takes just as much time to break the dirt with your hand, or, like, I'm holding an apple right now.
And it's destroying the dirt.
It's destroying the dirt.
I saw something. See that?
There's a zombie over there. It's not bothering us, though, so I don't really care.
I almost hit you again. Sorry.
You are going to murder me more times than any mob in this game, I'm sure.
So, mainly we want our pickaxe for...
Breaking stone, right now. Your wooden one specifically. I just broke the wrong bit.
Oh, scared. Yeah, we can put little lights out here. Ooh, I want a couch to go right over there.
And I didn't buy the modern furniture one, which actually does have couches in it. But...
We can make our own couch. The sun!
Yeah.
It rises.
So that means that the zombie mobs and the... what's the other one? The skeleton mobs are going to start combusting in the sun.
Can I ride this horse?
Press L2.
L2.
Without a saddle, you have no way of controlling it, but yes, you can ride it.
Yes, ride my faithful steed.
Okay, you need to...
Wait, I'm not on the horse.
No, like I said, you can't direct it. You tried to direct it, so it kicked you off. So...
It's raining.
Yeah. So we're going to go on our quick journey to find a better place to live.
Okay. I've seen people build some crazy stuff in this game.
Me too.
Like, I saw a Star Destroyer in the sky.
Yep. Building in the sky is a little more difficult, though. You still have to have a set point, because gravity doesn't work the same way in here that it does in, like, a traditional game with physics. Okay. Which way do you want to go, though?
That way. Towards the trees.
This way?
Yep.
Okay, well, let's go.
Here we go, we're on a journey.
Okay, and for breaking things that are not wood or stone, just use your hands. Also, watch out for holes in the ground.
Yeah, I know. I'm stuck. Stuck. Okay. Everyone's like, this guy sucks.
I mean, it's not football, so what are you going to do?
I know, right? It's fun, though. This is cool.
No, this is a game that, in the beginning, it's kind of
But I think once you get your roots...
Oh, yeah, you know. Once you have a system going, once you started doing stuff, because that's a swamp biome over there. We can find some slimes, maybe. But not going to really help us much. There's chickens over here. And once you understand more what you're doing, too, like what the purpose of each of the...
Are you allowed to be vegan in here?
In theory, yes. You can farm.
That's cool.
I mean, you could live off of bread. Not the greatest way to live, but you can. But I'm not going to be vegan right now because we're going to need wool to make beds so that we can sleep through the night instead of having to fight through the night.
What about chickens?
Chickens drop feathers and eggs and chicken.
Yeah.
Which can be eaten. The feathers can be used for arrows.
What's the horse?
Horses are for riding. I'd never actually tried to kill a horse before. I wouldn't recommend it.
I wouldn't recommend it either. But we can saddle them, right?
Yes, you can put saddles on them, and you can... Did I not say watch out for holes?
Can you say it again? It's still raining.
It is.
All right.
Oh, hey, there's a mountain over there.
That was my first thing, is I built my home into a mountain.
I've done that before. It's interesting. It's fine. Watch out for the giant hole in front of us.
Oh, that one right there?
Yes, that one right there! Now,
Hi, Cal.
let's see.
Cross-eyed.
They are. They're adorably cross-eyed.
Look down, Kyle. There we go.
And watch out in the water for drowners. The zombies that live in there.
Oh, there's zombies that live in the water now?
Yeah, that was the ones that I was fighting the other last night.
I thought it was the skeletons.
Well, there were skeletons in there too, and you only came during the skeletons.
Oh, there you are.
But I'm just making my way up here. I'm making my way up here in a way that you can make it up here. Because, yeah.
Alright, so I can swim.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You're also a little peckish, so you might want to eat that apple of yours. It's only going to restore, I think, 1 heart, but...
Oh, this is cool. Oh yeah, so back to Bill and Ted.
Yeah. I mean...
Like, are you for it?
I have no opposition to it, but at the same time, I want it to be a good movie because I really liked the originals, but I also know at the same time expecting that out of Hollywood is a really rough thing to do.
Well, okay, which Bill and Ted do you like more?
The original.
I like both.
The Excellent Adventure.
Oh, because that's some of my favorite jokes in it. Like, he's like, dude, if we die, you can have my Megadeth collection. Bro, we're already dead. It's yours, man. It's yours.
Okay, so I'm going to slide down here.
And Death coming back, that made me so happy.
That was, yeah, I saw that in the trailer, and I was like, oh, neat. But yeah, you do take fall damage if you fall too far.
Yeah.
I am down here, by the way. A little. You can see my name tag above me, or you should be able to. I can see yours. Look to your left. More to your left. Down. More to your right now. You've just made a circle, dude. Down, down.
Okay.
Down.
Okay. There you are. I see you.
Yes. You can see my name tag above you.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, though, is...
Did you make me... Ooh, wow. You just took a dive.
Yeah, falling into water you don't get hurt by. You can fall incredible heights and jump into water, and you are fine.
Yeah, I hope the movie's good. I just want a movie in general to go to.
See, that's the thing, is this whole thing has made me wary. Because I love movies. And I don't want them premiering all on... TV, streaming, yada, yada, yada. And it's because, like, I love the movie-going experience, but I also understand it's not safe right now.
Yeah, and it just sucks because, like, so many, like, I looked at my calendar, and my calendar's full of movies.
Mm-hmm.
All that coming out, all the ones I want to see, and now there's nothing. And I'm just like, I can't, there's, and when you told me 2020 for
Mm-hmm.
Bill and Ted, I'm like, ah.
You might want to start.
Because I can go direct to...
No, I think it's still supposed to... I mean, it's Orion, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's gonna...
I like the old Orion logo, too.
Someone's talking to us.
Oh. Sorry, I wasn't keeping up with the...
It
chat.
shows us on the screen when someone said something, but... Where did you go?
I don't know. Where are you at? I'm over by this pig.
Ah, I see you.
Hi, piggy. Now I want pork. Where'd you go?
You are missing so badly.
Give me get back here.
Ow!
Did I hit you? I feel like if I keep doing that, I'm gonna get physically smashed by you.
We are on a time limit, though, before the sun goes down and we start having to fight a bunch of mobs, so we should probably keep moving.
Okay.
But what were we told? What did somebody...
Okay, here we go. The chat is updated.
Nintendo fan again?
Oh, K&B, what are your thoughts on Star Wars The Clone Wars? I love The Clone Wars.
We put out a video on it.
We got 4. For the finale, of the arc and stuff like that. So,
If you're asking about the original series...
Well, there's the original series, the little 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And those were great from Cartoon Network. There was really no voice acting, too, in that. Just mostly action.
There's a little, but yeah.
Clone Wars, the second show, I love.
Oops.
Oh, where'd you go?
I fell down a hole.
You need me to save you?
Um,
Or just smack you? Just
maybe. You. I was like, you should not be surprised if you were the one that sent me down the hole.
Alright, now you're here.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Mine, pig. You are mine.
So I need a little help.
Okay, where you at?
Oh wait, no, I found the thing I was looking for.
Are you over here?
Ah, there we go. Whoop! Almost fell right back down the hole. I mean, I'm down that hole in front of you. Should be able to see me.
Okay. So okay, there you are. My little fire sticks.
There's a hole there. The place I fell right down again.
Did you fall again?
I fell right down again. It's because right in front of where I got out, the hole continues.
Hey man, you know you could put bricks here.
I don't want to put bricks there. I'll put dirt there.
Oh, excuse me. You don't want to waste your bricks, huh?
No, I mean, yeah. There's things to make, but I want to. I also don't want to fall right down that part again.
Isn't there like things in these caves though?
Yeah, there's mobs.
Yeah, and the lava.
Eventually, but you'll see the lava. The lava will make everything bright. Oh, jeez, I fell right down the hole that I made this time. I'm looking for coal, which is...
I know what coal is.
Okay, dude, like, I don't even know if you know like, you've been using your pickaxe for some weird stuff, so... I didn't want to make any assumptions that you even knew what you were doing.
I'm having fun.
By all means.
I'm the worst person to bring camping because you probably.
I just like if you just kept up because I don't want to lose you. That's the biggest thing is if you want to go and have some fun, do stuff, cool. But you should have said that you wanted to set up camp where we were. If you wanted to do that.
I'm gonna help. What do you want me to do?
Well, I'm still looking for coal, so okay. I about smacked you in the face.
Well, deserving.
Yeah. I mean, I've only given you one smack back so far, so. Well, let's keep looking. Well, let's take the torches so that we don't forget them.
Those.
Yeah. If you want to hop out of here, it's gonna get dark here in a second.
Okay. It's still raining outside. Oh, I finally saw Rocket Man. Did you see that movie?
No.
Elton John?
I was like, you're talking about the Elton John one, right? Not the old Disney one?
Oh, gross, no.
I like that one. Shut up.
Oh, ew. I don't know who likes that movie.
It's funny because I used to get that movie and the Man in the Iron Mask mixed up because I didn't understand. Well, because I didn't understand what the Man in the Iron Mask was actually about.
You've seen the Man in the Iron
Yes.
Mask, though, right?
Yes. So, like, long ago, he's like, oh, that's Man in the Iron Mask because he's wearing an iron mask in Rocket Man, I think. Trying to remember.
Who
100%.
was in that? Was it Harlan?
Oh, dude, I have no idea the name of the actors
goodness.
from that.
Yeah.
Where did you... You didn't fall down another hole, did you?
No, I am up top. I don't know where you're at.
You're not up top. I'm up top.
All right. Okay.
Well, tell me if you find a place that you want to start making camp at. Like, I don't have enough stuff for beds yet.
Did you find me?
Yeah, you were standing right next to each other a second ago. I'm behind you.
Here you are.
I like how I'm keeping track of what's going on, and you're just like...
I'm just like...
Yeah, whatever.
There's a zombie there.
Yes, there is. And you have my sword. You have both the swords right now.
Do you need help?
As long as you don't hit me in the middle of it.
Do we get any resources from him?
Rotten flesh.
Yay! I'll take it.
You can eat that, and it'll heal a little bit, but it'll also give you hunger.
You make me sick?
Yeah.
Turn me into a zombie?
Not quite, but... Oh, you got someone on you.
Ah.
Okay, that was me hitting you, actually. That was payback, I would say.
I was trying to... Don't hit him again.
Well, it was weird, because if you look at my screen in the hitbox... Okay, follow me. Oh, no, you don't have enough food. Run back the way that we came from.
Okay.
Well, you can't run, but move back the way we came from.
Okay.
Come up here. Yeah, eat. Eat your stupid apple.
Okay, so... Apple? How do I eat?
It just says eat. Oh, you're going to die. If you die, you're spawning really far away from here, so
How do I eat
You
it?
hold it. You have to hold it.
Okay.
Hold the button that says eat.
Oh. Nope. 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 Nope.
There you go.
Nope.
That was the...
There we go. I ate. That's not enough though, huh?
Not really. So we're going to make more food.
Thank you for taking care of me and this.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, the sun came out. But I was like, oh, wait,
No.
it's your torch.
It's not my torch. It's this furnace that I made that's going to cook us... I have to make... Because we haven't found coal yet. I have to make us charcoal. And then...
The new Disney shows are whack. Yes, they are.
Are they out yet?
No, I think he's talking about more of the new Disney shows, like High School Musical, the shows.
Oh.
I watched one called Zombies with my daughter, and it was about equality for zombies.
Interesting.
Yeah. What is on here?
Here, eat that.
Okay. Eat. Yummy.
Oop, did not mean to put that away. Do you have any meat from things that you've killed, except for the rotten flesh?
Let's see. How do I check my inventory again? Oh, there we go. Let me see.
You have 5 pork chops and 2 steaks.
Okay.
And a chicken. Go to this thing right here, the furnace.
Yes.
And then open it.
Okay.
And then drop some of the meat in the top of that.
Okay.
You're not there yet. Press circle.
Circle.
Look at the furnace in front of you.
Okay.
Now press L.
L.
L2. Right.
Oh, that's not.
Look at me. No. Your character. Look at me.
Okay.
Now look down.
Okay.
Now press R2. Or sorry, L2.
Okay. Okay.
Try it again.
I did. Well,
You put a block on top of it.
I don't have the food in it.
It's
Hey, where'd I go?
circle.
Back to inventory, right? So I'm looking down. Where is my food?
No, you don't need to have the food directly with you when you're doing it.
Okay.
Just look down at it and then press this button
Okay.
and it should pop up. Why does it keep... Maybe it's because I am in it as well.
Yeah. Maybe like that now? Let's see. Nope.
Why is it not?
Doesn't want to feed me. Wants me to die.
It doesn't want you to... Oh, you know what? We might have a thing on that doesn't let you use things that I've put down.
Oh.
Which would actually make a weird bit of sense here. Let's... You might have just... You picked it up. I beat it and you picked it up.
Okay. So now do I just relay it down?
Yes.
Okay, so...
Triangle.
Triangle. Okay.
Then the furnace is on the far right. Far right. There you go.
No.
Nope, not quite.
I don't want that. Okay.
Then just go down and replace it with something. The spider eye is fine. Or the bone. Either way. I'm going to get rid of this creeper from right here.
Okay. Then I go back.
Then you go back and you set it down.
Okay. Okay.
You know what's funny? It might actually be because we're not friends, like, in game.
Now what do I push?
You press the place, which is the L2.
Okay. Okay.
Now you
look at it
and you press L2 again.
Ah, okay. So I want this chicken.
You also need...
chicken here, right?
No. You put chicken in the top part.
Right here?
Yeah. And then, see that little charcoal in the bottom right hand where the chicken was in your inventory?
Charcoal.
Down, to your right.
That one?
Yes. You put that there. That's now going to cook the chicken. Now, since we only have the one charcoal, I would recommend not leaving that and then hovering over your steak or your pork chop.
Man, this is a lot more complicated than I thought.
Okay, over one of your steaks or your pork chop.
Okay. So take that. Put it here?
Yes, and then it doesn't really matter. Just put it wherever.
Okay.
And then go over the steak or the pork chop and press triangle.
Okay.
Triangle. There you go. Now it's cooking. We only have a little bit of.
So that charcoal though can cook how many meats?
Maybe 2. See the fire underneath the meat?
Yeah.
That's how many it can do.
Okay.
But we're really limited on the amount of stuff we have.
Okay. So this is cooked. I can bring it down?
Yes. You can just press triangle, and it'll put it either in your inventory directly or at one of the higher areas.
Okay.
I'm just watching over this entire area as you're doing this, trying to make sure we don't get ambushed by something.
Just so I can eat.
Yeah. Here, it's not going to be very effective fuel-wise, but I'll put a log in there.
Yeah.
So, something you can do as well, once that meat finishes cooking...
Yes.
Well, first eat, because you are about to die.
Okay. So, now I go back.
Yes, now you press circle.
Then I push the pork chop. Then I eat the pork chop.
You hold the button to eat the pork chop.
Okay, so that was right? True?
Left. It says on the bottom right-hand side of your screen.
Okay.
So you just...
Gosh.
You're pressing...
Okay.
Yeah. And you just hold it. And eat it. There you go.
There we go.
Now your health's going to start coming back.
There we go. I earned another trophy.
Yeah, pork chop.
Come on, eat it.
You can't eat once you're already full.
Oh, okay.
But if you want another achievement, press circle.
Okay.
Go back to the furnace.
Okay.
Go back into the furnace.
Okay.
What is with this furnace?
It's a devil furnace.
It really doesn't like you.
Oh, it's going away? Or are you just breaking it?
Well, I was trying to break it down. Well, I'll need to set something in this to let you... The sun's coming up anyway, and we're good. So let's get...
Okay, let's go build shelter. I want to build there.
We're here? We're staying here?
Yep.
Okay. Where's the other... There it is.
Why am I walking so slow?
I don't know, because you're not sprinting. Do watch out for the giant hole here. I'm going to just cover this up for a sec.
Because I'm going to probably fall in.
Yeah. It's going to be like, hey, don't go... Ah! Okay, he's dead.
Alright.
Okay, so we're starting over here, you said? You wanted to start in... Oh, hey, look! Coal.
Cool.
No, coal.
I said cool. Cool. I'm walking so slow.
Because you're crouched.
Oh.
Press circle.
Circle.
Now you should be able to walk normally.
Whoa! Oh! Did you see that?
I deserve that. I definitely deserve that.
You should have died with the sun.
No, creepers don't die in the sun.
I don't
Creepers are ones... So, no, but the cool thing about creepers is... Okay, so look over here.
Okay.
Do you see these creepers that I'm going up to?
Yeah.
So we're in the water, and keep an eye on my health.
Okay. They really don't damage you as bad as they do at night.
Well, if they're all the way in the water, they don't damage you almost at all, but it pops me out of the water and does a little damage. So.
Ooh, look at those.
They're squids.
Can we eat those?
No.
No? Oh.
Squids drop ink. If you kill a squid, they drop ink. Although there is also a zombie right next to them, so I'm just going to walk away.
Yeah.
Because we want to live.
Don't watch for the giant hole.
I know. You picked the holiest place, and I don't mean that in a religious sense.
Oh my goodness. Alright, well, I'll get back up there.
Oh my gosh, dude, you fell down the big hole that I told you not to fall down?
No, that was the other hole.
No, it's actually the same hole.
I fell down more.
Oh my gosh, dude, for real? Okay, well.
Alright,
So, here, where is the waterfall in this section?
It's right there.
Right.
Okay.
Right where? Am I right in front of it? No, I'm not right in front of it.
Okay.
Oh, it's right here. Okay. Oh, wait. I should probably get the means to help you first.
I can't believe I fell in
I can.
Ass.
Prove me wrong!
I try to do nice things for you.
You call me an ass, but I knew it was gonna happen.
No, like right when I saw like my body go, woo, I was like, I fell in the hole that he probably told me not to fall into right now.
I built 3 crafting tables for some reason. I'm a doof. Either way. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, a friend of mine sent Eminem's present to Elton John, which is kind of weird because we were just talking about Elton John in that movie Rocket Man and how awesome it is. Well, Eminem sent Elton John and his partner as a wedding gift matching cock rings. And Elton John was just like, "Thank you." All right, I'm gonna get out of this hole.
Well, if you climb the waterfall, I can get you out of there.
Climb the waterfall.
Yeah, if you're in water, you can just start moving vertically.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I can come swim up to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm working towards for you. Yep.
Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on.
I'm going to move off the platform you need to jump onto. And the one you're probably going to fall off of.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you can just hold A and you start going up. Oh, I didn't actually make it so you can get out yet. Okay. Now you're good.
Am I out?
Are you?
Nope.
Well, you were for a second, it looked like.
Come on, baby. There we go.
There you go.
You saved me, my hero. Hey, what's this? Whoosh.
How is there a deeper hole?
Oh my goodness.
Trust me, if there was, you would probably find it.
Yes. Look at this thing. This thing's massive. I don't know how I missed that. Well, you probably do.
Yeah. Okay, now we can walk up and down here as well without having to go up the water. There's nothing to do in here either. Dude, you found the most worthless hole.
Well, that's what I do.
Wow, don't tell your wife that.
That was good.
You set that up so badly. It's like you wanted me to say that.
Maybe. What are you doing over here?
I'm collecting coal. I told you I found coal.
It looks so weird from this angle. Like it looks interesting when you do it yourself. It's just like your arm is just like
Yeah, true. This is gravel, so do watch out on that.
Just don't tell me to watch out for things, because I'm gonna.
You're gonna die from them. I accept that, and that's also why we need to build a chest for you to put stuff in that you're not using.
Oh, I fell down a hole.
You know, I'm glad I fell down that one hole, so you don't have to feel so bad about being such an idiot. But
I think the problem is I've fallen down so many holes.
Well, it's also I don't know how much. Well, no, we turned the volume off of this game altogether, so you can't hear certain things. Yeah. So there are certain audio cues. They're not super important necessarily, but.
Well, I gotta dig myself out.
Dude.
Huh?
Behind you.
Hey.
This way.
All right.
Dude, are you having
I'm having a stroke here. There we go.
Jeez.
Oh my
I'll make it double wide for you just to make sure you can get out, dude.
It's all those pork chops I ate.
Yeah.
Making me delusional. I would ask what can I do to help you, but it looks like
just go explore and don't die too much.
Okay.
Also, leave in that chest next to the crafting table anything you're not using. Also, make wood, make wood items.
Okay.
When you in the crafting table, if you look at the crafting table and you interact with it,
yeah,
it will show you the things you can make. So, showing you real quick. Go up to the crafting table, look at it, then you go, oh look, I can make birchwood planks. Okay, I make some birchwood planks. Now it opens up more stuff I can make.
Yeah.
I make sticks. Now I can make all of these tools.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and I don't even have to take them individually up there. I just go, I want to make a shovel. Shovel. Now it's in my inventory right there. I'll also tell you, real quick way to get stuff in and out of your inventory.
Yes.
Okay, so I got this rotting flesh right there.
Yeah.
I press triangle. It goes to the top of my section. I want this shovel in my inventory.
So the right is all our inventory, and what's on that craft table's right there.
Yeah, the things that you can craft are the stuff that's not in red.
Yeah.
The other things that you could look up how to craft are in red.
Okay.
But, no, so now I have an empty slot in my inventory. I need to put something in there quick. Well, I want the shovel in my inventory. I press triangle. It's in my inventory. Cool. Yay, shovel.
Woohoo.
So, yeah, go,
into this craft table.
well, yeah, you can do that too. I was going to say go obliterate the forest if you want to get more wood, but you have 3 wood. So that top section,
yes,
you're on the items. If you click the left button, this one right here,
yes,
if you press it over twice, it'll show you all of the items you can make.
Oh, okay.
So, and with most inventory starting stuff, or with any of the weapons starting stuff, it starts with blocks of wood.
Okay, so I'm gonna go chop down some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you have a few. You could do stuff with it. You could make yourself an axe, which will make it easier to chop down trees.
There's a hole.
Maybe you should take a shovel and start filling in the holes, too. I'll do that before I go cave exploring.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose you to just, hey, what's this? Oh my gosh!
Now I'm gonna be like, I don't know how to save you.
And that's a drowner, by the way.
Okay.
Hey, dude.
Does it stay down there?
Yeah. Well, see how there's one block for this entire section?
Yeah.
He can't get out. Now, granted, if you fall in, you'll have to dig yourself out. So my advice is I'll just cover up the hole away so you don't fall through. I need to just do that. I don't need to advise you. I need to just baby-proof this place.
Yes, yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate you baby-proofing it for me.
It's one of those things, with Minecraft specifically, if we're working towards something, I'm all cool. But if you need help with stuff, I'll just do it. I just want you to get more of the cheap. You about walked in there. I might have just let you die.
You're like, I give up.
Well, and I found some stuff that can help us in the cave. I just need to work on more of the stuff.
Yeah,
Anyone?
You go do that. I'll go explore out here.
I just want to make sure that I'm not saving you from falling in a hole. Like that one hole that we have, you can at least get out of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't want to have to come back out here and save you again.
Well, sorry,
oh shoot! And the sun's about to go down.
We're ready to get inside.
We don't have an inside yet.
Well, hurry up.
I'm trying, bro. If you want to make it to the next day.
Just stay here then.
Well, and it's how many? It's 1. I just need 2. I just need 2 iron. Okay, if you keep doing what you're doing and clearing out kind of an even area.
Okay.
I can make us a really quick house.
Okay.
I just need enough.
Right. I got this. Destroy things and fall in holes.
Ooh, I would advise against the hole falling, but again, that is your prerogative. Where are you at? There you are.
All right. Hey, there's light.
I'm putting torches around. I'm actually also leaving you with a couple torches to put up as you dig the hole deeper.
Okay.
Because yeah, we need to be safe.
What else can I find here? Like some more coal, or is it?
You can find coal, stone, other materials that really aren't as helpful. I just found a horde of zombies.
Hey, there's another hole in here.
Yeah. No, I gotta do a quick run around to see if I can find a sheep.
To eat?
No. What I'm holding right now are called shears.
Oh, you want to take the wool?
Yeah, because the wool is how you make beds. Beds are how you sleep through the night. Sleeping through the night is how you make it further.
Well, can your character just stay in bed all day?
No. You can only sleep at night. Which seems kind of stupid, I think, because I think you should be able to sleep whenever you want. For all the freedoms this game gives you to do stuff, the weirdest one is the fact that you can't
binge a TV show.
If you make it far enough to have TVs, I don't know what you're doing. Granted, actually, you're probably just using redstone, but redstone's a power source that can give.
So you got into Minecraft and you built a TV just so that your character could just be lazy all day.
Well, so someone actually made a working phone.
Really?
And I mean, like one that can call into the real world.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right.
The crazy things that you can do. There's a field up here. I hope there's a sheep somewhere.
Okay, I'm still full.
Yeah. Just keep an eye on your surroundings because I am not over there right now.
So you can't save me if I need you.
I mean, you are the one who's armed, but yes.
Okay. Well, I'll keep digging.
We might have to just survive one more night and wait for sheep to spawn in the day. So, I don't know, again, how much... If I'm repeating something that you already know, just tell me. But hostile mobs and friendly mobs...
I'm digging myself in.
Someone showing up?
No. I accidentally pushed it.
Oh.
So I'm trying to figure out how to get back into my inventory. Okay. Where are you? Oh, you're over there.
Yeah. I know approximately where I am compared to you, so I'm not overly worried about stuff.
So what's a spider eye?
A spider eye is used in elixirs. It's nothing really important right now. It's probably something that's never going to be important to what we do.
Okay.
But there's still that you can go into the chest. Am I being followed by anyone?
Pork chop, dirt, map, spider eyes. I think I'm going to take this time to learn the controls.
It'd be a good thing to do.
Alright, so... What do I have here?
Hey, look, another giant hole. Ooh, there's some nice stuff down there, though.
I think that was the fun part about this game when I first played it, going, like, just digging and, like, finding all these weird holes and stuff like that, and you're like, what's down? Oh, no, I don't want to go down there.
Dang it, I'm still... Sheep, eat grass. Oh, hey, you ate grass. Sweet.
I'm naked.
Well, I mean, a sheep, when they eat grass, they repopulate all of their wool, so it makes it so you can shear them again.
Alright, let's see. Now, I don't have that. Okay. Alright. Mm-hmm. Sword.
No, there's... Ow. Whew, oh. Thought maybe you hit me, but no, there's just a zombie.
What's this? Oak sapling?
Yeah, you plant that in the ground, and it grows into a tree eventually.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I'd stay in there if I were you.
thank you. All right. A working cell phone, though. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I think it's probably somebody that just lives in this world. And that's all they do.
No, well, and it's crazy the stuff in-game that you can do with redstone.
Oh, hey.
There's your bed. Hop in your bed.
How do I do that?
You press the L2 button. Oh my gosh, it's going to make me have you put your own bed down. You have your bed now.
Okay.
It fell into your inventory.
Okay.
Triangle.
Okay. Where would it be? Oh, it's right there. So... Okay. Now to my inventory.
It's...
No, I don't want the pork chop. Okay.
There you go.
Now
get in bed.
Now get in bed with you?
No, actually, I put our beds apart just for that reason. Whenever my wife and I play, I put them side by side, but we make a more reasonable place. We can put better with our beds. Doors work the same way. You open them by using them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, try to keep the doors closed so mobs don't get in our home.
Alright.
Now I am going to go explore. Or not explore. I'm gonna go down that cave.
Close the door. You have the keys? Spare key?
It's a wooden door. There's no spare key. If I made an iron door, we might need something.
I'm gonna go explore too.
Oh,
okay,
shoot,
make sure where camp's at, right here.
Yep. Well, you have your map, remember?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm crouching again.
You're crouching?
Crouching, yeah. Are you still digging in that place?
Yeah, I'm still digging in the hole that you started. Or that you wanted us to start it.
I fell in.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, not that hole. Over here. I'm to your left. That is your right.
There you are.
That's the place where I found coal. And you did fall into this one as well.
Ah!
Did you follow me and then get chased by a zombie?
No, Be careful. He's over there. He's lurking. He's watching.
He's dead.
Ah.
Remember, in the sunlight, they vampire in sunlight. And I don't mean sparkle.
I don't know why, but there was somebody trying to defend Twilight. And I was trying to think about it. I've never seen those movies.
Oh yeah, I had a girlfriend a long time ago. We had this thing that I need music to go to sleep. Granted, I didn't really need it as much back then, but we would put something on at night before we went to bed, and we'd pick. One would pick one night, one would pick the next night. She always picked the Twilight movies. She always fell asleep in the first 5 flippin' minutes. And then I wouldn't fall asleep till the end of the movie. And so I saw that movie. It is probably the 3rd most seen movie, the first Twilight movie, in my catalog of movies I've seen. And I have seen movies a lot. The most seen movie I have is The Dark Knight, and that was because I watched it for a few days straight while I was sick.
Yeah. Well, plus T, you just put it on
just to have something to go. But it was still something that I listened to. And Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Rings, is the 2nd most watched one. But Twilight being the 3rd, where I have never read the books, I've never had an inclination to read the books. And I respect people that like it. It's fine, except for the creepy 40-year-olds that are like slobbering over Lawrence.
Kristen Stewart?
No. The females. Taylor Lautner. No. I'm talking about the people that are slobbering over Taylor Lautner.
Oh,
and I'm like,
that's the wolf, right?
Yeah, that's the wolf. Yes, that is the wolf. What's with your English today, dude?
I have no idea. I just realized I am now physically hungry.
You just ate 20 minutes ago.
I know, but I'm on this.
Okay, let me rephrase that. You ate an hour ago when we first started this.
Well, I'm trying not to eat as much, so now because my body was so used to just snacking, and I'm trying to not do that anymore. But now my body's like, "Oh, you should have a snack," and I'm like, "No, evil body, no evil monster. I don't want to have a snack." But I did bring an apricot and an apple.
You know what's funny about that one though? I'll give you a pass on apricot versus apricot. That's a weird one. I'm sure it has a proper way to be spoken. You fall down another hole?
No.
Did you fall down another hole?
No, I made another hole. I made a hole.
Oh. Are you destroying our home?
I'm trying to just space it out.
You're destroying our home. Got it. Dude, that can just be a temporary place. You don't need to worry about making it cozy. Unless you want to be a hobbit. I mean, if you want us to be hobbits, we can live in the hills.
There we go. I'll put a couch here. That's where my desk is going to go.
That actually reminds me about something I should do. Not hobbits, but maybe hobbits.
Well, yeah. Well, the reason I brought up Twilight is because I was just I've never cared to even try to see any of those movies. What is there? There's Twilight,
New Moon, Eclipse, I think, Breaking Dawn, and Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny because for as much as I saw the first one, and the second one kind of didn't fall quite as much into suit as that, but then the third one came out, and I think I saw it 3 times, maybe. Then the fourth one came out and whatever. And then the last one, Breaking Dawn Part 2 or whatever, came out. And I didn't see it for like a year and a half after it came out. And it was, it was when I was visiting my sister in San Diego. Yeah, I was there for a few weeks. And it would just be, we red box a movie every once in a while. And she's like, oh, I want to watch this. I'm like, I've never seen that before. And then one of the nights it was like, oh, Breaking Dawn Part 2. And I'm like, oh, hey, I've never seen that one either, so let's watch it. And I watched it because, I don't care for them, but if I've watched, 3/4 of a trilogy,
yeah,
I'll finish it.
And I think that's why I'm just like, I won't.
I don't blame you. Like, it's one of those, like, it is wasted space in my brain.
And that, and plus, too, it's kind of like, when we talk about people saying, like, oh, you should watch Game of Thrones. And we're like,
oh my gosh.
like, you...
Okay, no, Game of Thrones is a lot bigger of a time investment than this is, though. Like, you could watch this over, like, 2 weeks. Or, like, over 2 weeks just watching a movie every other night. Where with Game of Thrones, you'd maybe be through part of the first season.
Just, I don't know. Just never cared for it. It's like Lord of the Rings. I just don't care for it.
Yeah, and I respect you not liking that one. I mean, like I said, Fellowship is one of my most seen movies, and so it's just kind of how it worked out for me.
I remember with Bryson. You remember him?
Mm-hmm. Ivan.
Yeah, and it's funny not calling ourselves by our last names anymore.
I never called you Martinez.
I know you never called me Martinez, but I've had people come up to me before and be like, hey, Mr. Martinez. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Well, it's so funny, though, because there are some people there that were still there that were there when I worked there, and it's been over a decade. And I'm just kind of like, that's cool for you, I guess, but you're not the general manager here right now, so that's kind of gotta suck.
I wonder when they're gonna reopen our Harkins.
I don't know. I'm not pushing for it. We've talked about this already. I'm not.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering. Just like, because I know AMC said they're gonna go, and AMC is like, well, we're banning all Universal movies. I'm like,
yeah, that's unfortunate too, because that's Fast and Furious. But
you're gonna, go for it. I already heard they're on the brink of like closing.
AMC?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm surprised because they're one of the most expensive theaters I've ever been to.
Never been to one.
They're in Phoenix, and I've been to a few, but it's just, they're stupid expensive.
Like how would you say they're?
I mean, I don't think they're particularly greater than Harkins as far as what they actually offer, but they're stupid expensive still. It's funny, I haven't done really much cave exploring today because I realized something that I needed to start setting up for us. Food. Are you making a little lake or a little river?
Yes.
It only goes 8 blocks.
Aw. What a waste.
Yeah, a bit, but whatever. It's not you falling down a hole, so I'm okay.
Hey, I fell down the hole.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just made this to make some water. How did I fall down 50 blocks? Kyle finds a way. Sorry, Pops finds a way.
Pops, Kyle. Papa Kyle.
Mm-hmm. I will never call you that.
Never call it. I'm about to be Uncle Kyle. That's gonna be cool.
I mean, I've been Uncle Doug for the longest time.
Yeah. Kathy, your Uncle Doug.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, but I have an 18-year-old niece. So I've been Uncle Doug for a very long time. I've been an Uncle Doug longer than I've been just a normal Doug at this point in time.
That's saying a lot.
I mean, I'm in my 30s. You just hiding inside?
Yeah. I was just spacing out the place, but then it's like, oh, nope. The road ends here. Nope, the road ends here. Oh, there's a hole in our wall. Nope, you got a boat.
We can fix things up. You can mine. I mean, you've been mining stuff the entire time. You can build reinforce. You're standing on the outside.
I know. I stopped the stretch and I built this. Look at what I built.
Neat.
Yeah, I don't know what it does, but
I don't know. What I did over here is I built a place where food's going to start growing.
So you're doing actual things.
Yeah. Well, I need to go mining to find some more stuff, but until then.
Is it time for bed?
It's getting close.
All right.
The light's going down. You're crouched again.
All right. Close the door. How's your...
I don't know why I sleep in the wall. For some reason, in any game that I've had with this avatar so far, I sleep in the freaking wall.
Oh, that was refreshing.
Yeah, it doesn't give us any health or anything like that, so...
So this makes the day go by... Night go by.
Makes the night go by, and actually, if you do it quick enough, when the evening starts, no hostile mobs will spawn whatsoever. I use that in one of my old places where as soon as the sun starts going down, I run up to the bed and then try to sleep because I know that it will prevent the hostile mobs from getting me.
Okay, so where'd you build?
Over there's a little field of... you're looking the wrong way. That way. Nope. Where I'm pointing. See the little green over there? The little...
That's
yes.
cool.
This is a farm.
Wow.
A tiny beginning of a farm. What you can do to help if you want to with this is, you see the grass over here?
Yeah.
If you break the grass down, sometimes you'll get seeds.
Okay.
And so, like those things right there in front of you, those are seeds. So then what you do is you... I'll show you how to make a hoe. Yes. Laugh like the immature child you are.
Yes.
But I really want to get you those achievements real quick, just so that they're out of the way.
Okay.
And then I can give you stuff. So come over here.
Okay.
You've gotten lots of wood so far, right? Or at least some wood so far. Okay, well, here, take... I don't want to give you all of that, actually. I'll give you half. Take that. It went beside you, and now it's in you. Now go up to the crafting table and use it. Now, make those oak into oak planks. So just press X. 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 Now, press L... Or press R1. Press this button till you're over to where it says the hourglass... Or the hourglass, the magnifying glass is.
Okay.
There you go. Now see the sticks?
Mm-hmm.
Go down to the sticks.
Okay.
Now press triangle. Now you've made as many of those as you can.
Okay.
Now go back up.
Okay.
So on the screen down there,
Yeah.
if you just press the pad, this little pad right here, it actually lets you scroll up. So
Okay. So like that.
yeah. Now go to the top part.
Okay.
Okay, and then go over to the birch planks.
Okay.
Top left, so down and all the way to the left. That is your right, and that is south.
There we go.
There we go. Press triangle.
Okay.
Okay, now look down on like the other ones you have. You can make a hoe, which is the down 3.
This one?
Go do the wood one first.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just press X.
X. Okay.
Then go up and to the left.
Hey!
Time to farm. And then, sorry, up and to the right. To the down one. Did you make one of those already? Like, did
so.
you make one of those though?
No.
Then press X. Then go down to the left. Time to strike. Down. Now make that one.
Okay.
And then over 2. Make that one. Then over 2. That was on. Fine.
Okay.
Okay. So now you've made all of the wooden tools. You've gotten the achievement for making all of the tool types. Now that's a stone sword. Now with the hoe, if you want to put that as to one of the ones that you have.
So now I just want to go bring it down. Where are you at? Right there. Wooden hoe.
Mm-hmm.
And now replace...
Dirt, that's fine. Or the map, either way. Whatever.
The map. No use for the map. There we go.
And then follow me over here. Whoop, watching out for the hole. Well, this is the part I dug, so it doesn't fall to the abyss. But
Okay.
then with this water source right here is what's watering all of these plants.
Yes.
and it can go up to 3 blocks away. So to right here. That's as far as it goes this way.
Okay.
So if you, with your wooden hoe, if you go over to one of the green sections of it, or one of the parts that isn't this dark section, and then you hit this one right here,
yes,
it will turn it into this, which is land ready to have seeds put into it.
Okay.
So if you want to try that,
so it's right.
Don't hit me with it. I don't know if you're looking at the right screen. You're at the bottom screen.
Yes.
You have to be within range. So do the one right in front of you.
Like that?
Yeah. There you go. And now if you go over to your seeds.
Okay.
And then you just use that same button that you used to till. You've planted seeds. Now it takes time for them to grow into hay.
Okay.
But that is the start.
We're living on the land.
We are.
How long have we been on this?
I have no idea, dude. I have no way to tell the times on the stream. It's been about an hour-ish, maybe a little more. We started, you were supposed to be here at 11. You showed up at about noon. Then
ending time.
And then we spent like half an hour plus getting your account together. And then, yeah. Let's see. I need food too, so I'm gonna... Oh, I don't have any.
I need real food right now.
Well, go grab your apple or your apricot.
Apricot. Apricot.
Just hope you don't get murdered while you're away.
I fell in the hole.
I know. How did you fall in the hole? You were stationary.
You like apricots?
I do. It was one of the weird things that my dad, when he was younger, actually worked at an apricot place.
Yeah.
So when we were younger, we'd have them every once in a while. Like, not because he worked there at that time. He worked there when he was considerably younger. But he would always bring up stories about it. So I have a little bit of resentment towards apricots to always have to be a story. But
well, I got a great story about
this. I got one about how I shoved it up your behind.
What a waste of an apricot.
I don't know if you get the nutrients from it still.
Alright. Let's see. Going to my inventory. Sure.
It's funny. The last one I had, or the last game I played, the one that I actually showed you earlier today, that had my mansion in it, or the starting of my mansion in it, there are villages everywhere. So I was just like never without someone around.
Yeah.
But it was also kind of annoying because every hole that I went into was near a village, and holes near villages have a lot of stuff in them. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to clear out sections, and I was like, I'll just go down this hole until I stop finding stuff. And it just wouldn't happen. It was just always stuff happening.
I remember digging in this one place, and I kept on finding a hole under the hole. And there's like, ah!
Well, so I have rules to when I go adventuring underground.
Yeah.
I can't fully follow all of them yet. I do have the means to. I just am being a little stubborn in it. But one of them is, whoop, fell in lava.
Are you dead?
No, I'm just going to be burnt for a second.
Alright, Anakin. You should have the high ground.
You do at this point in time. I'm underground.
Give me my wood.
I always go with a bucket because water is a really easy way to get up and down from places.
Yeah.
You never dig straight up unless you have a contingency plan in case something's falling on you. Because gravel can wreck your world when you're underground.
Do you ever get stuck?
You mean like covered in gravel?
Yeah.
You die. You suffocate and die. Yeah. So
it's
yes.
amazing though to see how this game evolved.
Oh no, it's gotten crazy. Like there's mods that you can play. Like I've loved to play some of them. I really love Rooster Teeth and the stuff they've done with it, the Let's Plays that they do for it. Mm-hmm. And I've watched some of the ones they've done, and like Sky Factory is one where you start. It's a mod where you start on a little bitty patch of, or a tree on a patch of ground in the middle of the sky, with nothing anywhere, and you have to build the world. And I watched them play it. I'm like, oh man, I really want to play that. So I found it and I started playing it. And I will say my biggest problem, which is something that we're rectifying currently, is not having a lot of other people to play with.
Yeah.
Like, I can play with my wife in this game, and it's fine. But, you know, my wife is very clean about stuff. So, you know, making dirty jokes or something, that never really happens. And it's only her. So, you know, having more people to play with would be a lot of fun, which is why I was talking to you about the idea of maybe at some point streaming us cross-platforming playing it.
Well, yeah, and I really like that, the fact that you can. I wish more games were like that.
Well, the key problem with cross-platforming that a lot of things don't go with is, like, pride. Some companies are so proud about, oh, no, this is a PlayStation exclusive, you know, or even if it's not a PlayStation exclusive, our servers are different, so we're not going to let others work through it.
Open the door. Open the door.
You didn't open the door. I opened the door.
Oh, thank you. Hold on. This apricot is messing me up. Can you close the door?
Just get into bed.
Oh, just like that, huh? Come on. There we go.
This is the problem with trying to play this one-handed, I guess.
Get to bed. Ow!
Why is it not letting you sleep in your stupid bed? Jeez. For real.
I'm gonna go get rid of this apricot.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to play one-handed.
Well, you could have grabbed the napkin and just set it down.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Hunger.
Amateurs.
Okay.
You were supposed to. We passed coal earlier on our trip, and I've not been able to find a good source of coal since then.
Well, you've been digging in those caves for a while.
Yeah, and I found iron, which is great if we had things to smelt it with, which would involve coal.
I'm going to get smelting.
This is annoying. Like, definitely need to find... Because coal is supposed to be more common than iron, and I've found a crud ton of iron so far for not having found that much coal. I've used almost all of the coal to make torches or to cook things, which is the key things you'd use them for, but it's just annoying that not finding anything.
Alright. Do something creative. Constructive.
You could flatten out the land.
Alright.
Like, granted, it's not creative, it is constructive, but...
It's something to do.
Yeah. You have a shovel. Shovel is good for dirt.
Okay. And to my inventory. Shovel. Where are you? There you are.
Have you ever played an instrument before? Because
Yes.
I'm fairly certain you have.
Saxophone.
Oh
yeah, I can dig. It's faster this way.
It doesn't last a super long amount of time, so you might need to make more. I'll bring you stone by which to make stone shovels, which should increase the speed. But it seems so weird that you're someone who's played an instrument before,
yes.
And yet you are so what's the right word? Uncoordinated with your hands sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, my wife is sometimes the same way, where, granted, it's because she's used to the other console, which might be your excuse as well, but it's just...
No, I'm just... It took me a long time to learn, you know, what do you call it, the joysticks? What do you call them? And, like, I remember when I first started playing like, my brother would be like, hey, let's play Call of Duty. I'd be like, okay, well, why am I spinning? But well, okay, I'm actually really controlling this person right now, and it sucks.
Yeah. I get that. So it's funny, I was talking to my sister-in-law the other day and her boyfriend, and he was playing Call of Duty while I was playing Minecraft, And I was like, I have no problem with people playing Call of Duty, but it's something I refer to as a jock game. And there's nothing wrong with it being that. You just get hit by something. Oh, a creeper just blew up behind you.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
You should pay attention to your sticks. As we quote Call of Duty stuff.
Yeah.
But no. And it was just one of those, like, the dude, her boyfriend, he's a nice dude. I like him. It was just, I didn't mean that as an insult either.
I was going to say, I was like, maybe we should backtrack that a little.
Well, no, I didn't mean it as an insult, though. It's just one of those, like, Halo, Call of Duty. These games, what's the other one that's a big one? Gears of War. They're these games that they cater to the lowest common denominator, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just one of those bigger gamers, and there's professional Call of Duty players, but the story, the story in those things doesn't matter anymore. They never really mattered. But it was just one of those, I'm a very engaging story-based person kind of guy, unless I'm playing a creative game like Minecraft. And that's why there's a few games, oh sweet goodness, there's Cole. There's a few games I've played before that are very story-driven.
Yeah. That
people have ruined the endings for me, and I've just stopped playing. Red Dead Redemption 2 was a big one, where I loved the crud out of that game.
I remember you disappeared for a while when that game came out.
I did. I was so into that game. And then I was just at work one day, and I wasn't talking to the people. It was some of my coworkers were talking to each other, and they're like, oh yeah, yada 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 happens at the end, and I'm just like, for real?
Wow, so they completely ruined the ending.
Like, they weren't even talking to me, was the problem. Like, they were talking to each other, but they were talking loud. And I worked in a place where I really couldn't move around much. I was stuck in sort of a stationary spot. And they just spoiled the end of the game. And I'm like, for real? So I, went home and I tried playing it a little bit, and I'm like, I can't. I'm done.
Did you, play the second one?
That was what I'm talking about, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, okay. For some reason, that's not the first one. Yeah, because isn't there a third one though, or did they do some weird zombie thingy?
So yeah, there was the Red Dead. The first one had a Red Dead zombie game that came out with it.
Yeah.
And then the second one, I don't know if that's had that yet. I haven't really paid attention to it. Thing is, I love Rockstar games. That's a Rockstar game, and don't get me wrong, those also cater to some of those cater to the lowest common denominator. If you have ever played Grand Theft Auto. But, the story mode for Grand Theft Auto, I really enjoy. And then the races I kind of enjoy sometimes too. And I'm not saying I'm not someone who will play jock games, but I understand that there's a difference between a game that is a story-driven...
Well, wouldn't Madden fall into jock game?
Well, yes, in kind of a literal sense, any sports game would. It's a game that...
It's a game that we both love.
It is. Well, it's... So with Madden, with me, the thing is, I have times of the year that I love that. I will get...
Not this year, though. Because of everything going on, you just want to escape.
No, this year was a bit different in that. But, no, I'm normally... football season comes around. I'm watching my Cardinals do terribly. I want to see them just win. So I make team that wins.
You want to know something funny? My Lions that I'm playing right now are terrible. So, I'm like, well, this is kind of real.
Well, and that's the part, is if you don't change your team at all, if your team is not doing great, they set it at that. That was one of the problems I really have with Madden 20, is Kyler Murray, who's a first round people are thinking he's gonna be a prodigy quarterback eventually. He was one of the lowest rated quarterbacks in that game. It's in the 70s.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford's stats is terrible.
Well, Matthew Stafford's also old, though.
Yeah.
So I'm not hugely surprised by that one. I can make more... I made so many random craft tables that I need to...
They said they might start the season on time, and they added more games, and they might be playing Saturdays.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that Saturday part. I heard about that a while ago. And it was, we're doing a 17-game season? They just added one more game, right?
Yeah.
And I was just that's cool, but the problem with Saturday games is college football.
And I think Well, the thing is too, is just like I'm a little bit of a college guy.
I'm not. I will admit that. I respect the teams, and I understand what the people are doing, and I think it's really cool that they do that without getting really paid to do it outside of getting a scholarship. But I'm not into it that much.
Yeah, mine's more or less like the game's really fun if it's really close, especially if it's rivals and whatnot, like school rivals, just because they'll play to the last minute, last second.
Well, my thing is when you've seen me play Madden before, and I feel like that's a close approximation to college games when the game's like 57-14.
Yeah,
because some like that's the thing about some college games is yes, some games are super close and awesome to watch. Other ones are just wrecking, and you're just like, I feel so sorry for the other team having to continue to play this game. But yeah, I feel like Madden, the way that most of those games go on a high offensive based team, are a lot more aimed towards like the college level of play. Because it's if you play 6-minute quarters and you can still get up to almost 100 points per game, that sounds like the college level of scoring.
Yeah.
Which has always been so weird because you'd think that college players might have like, oh, I've got defensive players and they want to be in the pros someday. I think this one might be done.
What's that?
There's some of the plants.
Oh, okay.
So with plants, I'll see. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I'm over here. Look at this so far.
Oh man, you're doing really nice clearing that out. Sun is getting kind of low, but no, when they look like this right here, like this level, they might have a level past this one. But if you punch them, they'll go into a hay and into seeds.
And you can just plant more?
Yeah, and then you can just plant more. Because I might have picked one of those a bit too early. But yeah, they drop seeds along with the hay, and that's the good part. So you can sustain that. Well, I do also have... I have...
Sun going down.
If I get more iron, I can get us an almost infinite supply of food.
Okay.
I need quite a bit of iron, though. I don't think I've come close to the amount that I need.
Well, what'd you find in the cave?
Some iron, just not enough.
Any more coal?
No, I got some coal. It is about time we go to sleep, though.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, I know. You did it right this time.
Yeah, I was just like, I ain't gonna mess with the door. I'm gonna let him close the door. Then we can just get up.
Maybe the door's what screwed you up for some reason.
All right.
So what I have in my hands right now is a bucket.
Okay. Got water.
You wanted your little... Did you want water in this thing?
Yes.
It seemed like what you were going for.
Yeah. That's so cute. Look at your little bucket.
Nope, I just put that one. So we talked about this a while ago. Although I don't think we've talked about... Good, it just pushes you right away. Here. Move for a sec. There you go. Now it's set water. We talked about this a while ago, off subject to what we're currently doing. But I've been watching The Simpsons a lot more recently.
I love The Simpsons.
Like, it's been one of those... So when I'm playing Minecraft, the volume that goes on in-game is not super necessary. Like, what is happening in-game volume-wise.
Yeah.
So I kind of ignore it sometimes. And just put The Simpsons on in the background.
So it says, David Kyle, stop walking around and build things.
You want to build stuff? Build. I told you can. If you wanted what was going to happen, or what I was heading towards.
He is carrying me in this game, everybody.
I'm trying to show you at least. Like, it's one of those, I don't want to be boss man.
I want you to be boss man. Be my boss man.
Well, you all are clearing out the field like I asked, so that's pretty much as boss man as I can get. Here, take those 3.
Yes.
Go to the crafting table and make bread for you.
Crafting table, bread. Okay. Penta, you bastard. Alright, so how do I get the bread?
Well, if you go to all, which is the hourglass, or the hourglass, that one.
Every time we call it an hourglass, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
All right. So bread equipment, right?
Yeah, and you just press and you've made bread.
I made. I got a trophy.
I know. That's why I gave you the thing to make.
Okay, I made bread. See, I made something.
I could make you a marine biologist too, technically, if I could find some fish in here.
All right, let me get this last. I'm still clearing out this place. But I did. Oh, I did build something. Well, you gave me the water, but look at our jacuzzi.
Yep.
Ah.
Oh, also a note: do not jump on these blocks.
What blocks?
The blocks that we've hoed.
Okay.
So I will show you as an example. This is a hoed block.
Okay. Oh.
If there was something growing in there, it pops the seed out.
Aw.
So let's not. And you're gonna die, Mr. Drown.
I'm gonna cover up this hole.
That's the first time that dog has made noise this entire time.
Oh, it's a doggy. Okay, not.
Our neighbors probably put their dog out.
Why?
Because it probably needed to go potty? I don't know.
Oh! When you say you put it out, I was like, oh, they. I thought put them down. I was just like.
I didn't even say that!
That's what I assumed.
Oh, hey, there it is. Okay. Take this bucket.
Okay.
Behind you, dude. Take this bucket. Put it in your inventory.
Okay.
Oh, there's a drowning here. I'll take care of him while you do that.
Okay. Bucket. It's in my inventory.
Sorry, put it in your, immediately available stuff.
Okay.
Why are you here? There's a skeleton super far underwater.
I got a bucket.
Go up to the water and get water in that bucket.
Okay. You alright?
Yeah, I'm taking on the skeleton. I'm just getting really annoyed about the skeleton.
Don't
There it goes.
water these?
No. Come over here.
Okay.
In the water. Get in the water.
Okay.
Where I'm looking, there is a salmon.
Okay.
Go up to the salmon with the bucket.
Where's the salmon?
Right in front of us.
Okay.
Right here, dude.
I know.
Behind you.
I know. Let me get my ground. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Go up to the salmon and left click it with the bucket. Get up to it. You need to get up to it.
Okay. What?
There it is. It's right underneath you. Go. You can swim underwater.
Left click or left?
Circle, I think. Okay, go back up to the surface. You are about to drown.
Okay. Get my balls. Get my balls.
And circle will drop you.
Okay. Where's that salmon?
Right over there. Go towards it. Just move straight towards it. Get as close as you can.
Okay.
Okay, you're about to drown again. You need to get up.
And whoosh. All right. Okay. Hold on.
Where are you going?
Okay, so when I get to the fish, I push this one here? Or this
No,
one?
that one.
That one, okay.
So you need to have the bucket equipped. Right now you have your pork chop or your mutton equipped.
Okay.
You just walk up to it, get right up to it, and then it should be it's one of the back bumpers.
Come on, you damn fish.
He's right here. Got him in the corner. You might need to get closer. There you go. You are now a marine biologist.
Woo! I have a fish.
You have a fish in a bucket.
Mm-hmm. Can I put him in my water?
Yeah, go ahead and put him in your water.
Yay!
I need the bucket back after you're done, though.
Okay. So,
Place.
there we go.
Now you have a little salmon in here.
This is my friend. I will call him Popcorn.
Okay, well, can I have the bucket back, please?
How do I give it back?
Press this button.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Bucket. Thank you.
Oh, I left the bucket.
Look at that. Look at you. You're so cute.
We can actually give him a name, too.
I can literally give him a name? Wow.
I just need to... So, fishing in this game is quite interesting.
I mean, when you were talking about fishing poles, I was like, you can actually fish?
Yeah. It's a really good way to get a bunch of food. And you can get enchanted items while you fish.
You can go up to 8 blocks though, right?
Well, 8 blocks will be very, very thin. If you want to keep it, like, in water, not flopping around,
Yeah.
you'll need the bucket again.
Okay.
Oh, what did you get told?
Oh. Sup, y'all?
Who was that?
Mr. Steven.
Hello, Mr. Steven.
Biff Meat Slab, the movie we watched on our channel.
Oh. The Red Bull, the movie?
Yes. All right, look at that. I have a fish. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go build something.
You build stuff. You do you.
Okay. Because everyone's like, build something. All right, let's see.
They want to see what you do when you're being creative.
There we go. I will. Wait, I got rid of this.
Got rid of what?
All this.
Did you? Because it's still there. The game doesn't randomly spawn dirt. I will tell you that.
All right. We gotta get in this madness. All right.
I have a gift for you now. I will give it to you in a second.
Did you give me another fish?
No. I mean, I have a bunch of fish, but not the giving to you kind of fish. I fished you up a pair of leather boots.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. They're probably in your inventory now. You can actually wear them.
So, are shoes required though? Do I need shoes?
They give you better defense.
Okay.
So if you'll notice beside your character, there's a head, a torso, legs, and feet.
And I put it here, right?
Yes. It increases your defense.
Okay.
So you can take a little bit more damage. So if you look at the bottom above your health now, there's the armor that you have.
Ah, and the pair of leather boots is armor.
Counts as a half thing of armor, but yes. You can get leather from cows, from fishing. Certain places you can just find leather. You can trade for it from villagers. So there's and also you use leather to make books, which is kind of...
Why do we need books?
Books let you create an enchanting table. Well, books let you make bookshelves. Bookshelves go around an enchanting table that let you enchant your items so they can do more powerful things.
Wow, this game has come a long way. Oh, not my own. All right, look at this space. Beautiful.
Nice creating for the day.
Yeah. Chop some of these trees down. Did you say the leaves go?
The leaves, if you've broken down every bit of the wooden part of the tree to the base,
yes,
the leaves will disappear on their own and they will drop certain things out of them. It is getting kind of dark though, so we should probably...
Time for bed?
Time for bed.
All right. There we go. Sleep. This is KMB the Sexy Ninja.
Yeah, that's what we made it into. Wait, does it say?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because that's what I made your username. It has nothing to do with your PlayStation account name.
Oh.
But you slept next to a hoe all night.
Kyle is extraordinary at killing with his pick. Those trees never stood a chance.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right.
Well.
Alright, so...
food for us both.
Should we put like a kitchen in here?
We can, although there's not really a kitchen. There's a furnace and a... what's the other thing we could put in there? A chest that we could then put food in. And a crafting table. So pretty much this right here.
Yeah. We could bring that in here.
I don't see why not. Although I will keep that crafting table out here because there's 3. Because some doof decided that there should be 3 crafting tables.
I wonder who that dude was.
You know, oddly enough, it wasn't you this time.
Yeah, I know. Because I just fall in holes.
You just fell in holes, and I needed to find a way to get you out.
Oh, llamas!
Yep. Llama. We refer to them as llama packas. I don't actually know what they are completely, but they have a guy with them, the person that should be at the end of that lead, which I don't know where he is right now. He's one of the traders that you can sell stuff to.
Yeah.
Or not sell stuff, you can buy stuff from. Are you building a ladder to the top?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Again,
it's your call as to what you do.
I'm just learning. I'm learning the controls.
I know. I'm not
Trying to judge me. Trying to judge how I kill trees.
I mean, I wasn't the one that did that, but that was a good observation.
Alright, so I'm going to finish clearing out this area. No point of that there anymore, so let's get some... No, I don't want to waste the wood. Let's see. Alright, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Hey, buddy. Popcorn.
I'll give popcorn a little more running room as to not just being shoved down there.
Yeah, that's what I wanted, and that's why I cut that off. So, popcorn will be good. Alright, do that. Let's see. This is our land. The land of lands.
There it goes. Now popcorn has a larger area that's not constantly shoving him down.
Yay! You okay, popcorn? Cool. Let's see. Yes. Clearing out this area. And... I still want to get a horse.
I mean, we need to get saddles first.
You had to make him though, right?
Well, you can fish those up too. There's a lot of stuff that fishing can do. I just don't want to waste everyone's time by just sitting here fishing for days.
Well, I'm wasting everyone's time chopping down these trees. Just because I want this area just to be a little bit more spacious for us. There we go. There we go. Space. Popcorn's there. There we go. How do we get these llamas out?
They'll might find their way eventually. They're actually attached to somebody. Either way, so to your right, behind you.
Yes. Why'd you hit
Sorry.
me?
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to... Huh. There it goes.
You have armor?
I have armor now.
Look at you. It's growing up. It's so funny when this game got really popular and they started making the toys.
Yeah.
The foam swords and stuff like that.
If you move around a little bit, I do have 2 pieces of armor for you right now. You've picked them up at this point. You can equip them.
I can put them on?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Let's see.
They're in your inventory.
Alright, so armor.
Oh, maybe they're not. Your inventory is full. You need to drop some stuff off into a crate, dude.
Alright, so I can make my own crate, right?
Yeah.
I'll make it in here.
You have enough wood. It's only going to take 8 blocks, but yeah. But yeah, it'll be sitting outside for you then. I still see it just sitting there.
Okay.
So,
Let me make my... So how would I make my crate?
you need to do it at a crafting table, which there is one in there immediately to your right.
Okay.
And then it's the one down near the bottom that's all the way to that row. 2 more. That one.
Okay.
Although you have no room to put it in your inventory right now, so just pick something and then drag whatever you don't want out of your inventory, like all the way out to the right or down.
So I can just put it here for now?
No. You can't put it there.
Okay.
You have to just pull it out.
Okay.
So where my cursor is, pull it like over here.
Okay.
And then just press X and it'll drop it.
Okay.
And now you have that thing in your inventory, and the other thing's just sitting on the ground next to you.
Okay. So now I can put my stuff over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so now I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Okay. Cool.
Yep. And you can just drop whatever you need in there.
I have a lot of stuff.
You do.
Yay.
That's why you needed to put stuff away. So you have more room to pick more stuff up.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
That's why the importance of getting wood.
And I just keep building my inventory.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you have to go back to get some of that stuff, and it's always better if you have some form of organization.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm just randomly placing things anywhere.
Yeah.
Cobblestone, seeds, wood, keep my swords.
So the level of equipment, as far as like how powerful it is at defending you,
Why do I need the bone?
bone can be turned into bone meal, which can help things grow. Bone can also be used to tame dogs.
I didn't realize you can add this dirt to the dirt.
Yeah. The stacking for dirt is 64.
Okay.
Did I really find a railway? That's crazy.
Did you?
Yeah. I just need to find a way to get down there safely.
What's this?
I'm really glad I made armor today, because this would not be something safe to do without armor.
Alright. Now I'm going to go get my armor. Oh, close the chest. Now out. Am I crouching again? I am crouching again.
You can see it in the top left corner of your
There it
screen.
is.
Oh, hey, he finally appeared. But yeah, so look at my screen real quick. Look at the top left corner.
Okay. Oh, okay.
When you're not crouched, it'll disappear after a second.
Okay.
But yeah, as long as you are crouched.
Whoa, what is down there?
It's a mine shaft.
Oh, that's cool.
It is. It's a really nice way to get rails. It's also a really nice way to die from cave spiders.
What else did you give me?
Legs and chest. The legs are in your inventory. That's your accessible one.
So, damn. Yes. Let's see how I look.
I mean, you still need a helmet, but I used all the iron that we currently had. So, that's as far as I can get you right now. Your neck does not look right when you do that.
This looks weird. Okay.
There.
Oh, okay. How you doing, popcorn? Do we need to feed popcorn?
No, popcorn is fine on his own.
Okay.
Or her own. I don't know what you...
Be who you want to be. Alright, where's the llama? So who was that had the llama?
He's a villager that you can... He's a roaming villager that you can trade with. But we don't have anything... He takes emeralds. We don't have emeralds right now.
Okay. But I want his llamas.
Let's not. Not that anything negative really would happen from it that I've known anyhow, but I prefer not to kill the people that are not actively trying to kill
I wasn't
us.
going to kill the llama.
No. The person.
Oh. I was like, I know.
I know not to kill the llama. Oh, the human. Oh, no. He can die.
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, hey, sweet. Iron. Oh, and coal. I can't believe I'm more excited to find coal than iron. That is really sad.
I'm trying to get rid of this big hole.
Oh, hi, Mr. Zombie Bro.
Oh, how do I... What?
What?
Nothing.
In caves, mobs will spawn. Hostile mobs will spawn during the day. Did I make...
Seduce the llama. Alright.
That sounds like a double entendre, but it still isn't, and it's really weird.
I don't want to do that. No.
Let me seduce the llama.
I will seduce the llama the way I want to seduce the llama. There we go. Now I'm getting my groove. Don't fall in the hole, though. Alright. Well,
So back to The Simpsons.
yes.
No, it's just been really interesting watching like the evolution of the show, because everyone's just like, oh, after '94 it just sucked.
I don't think so.
Well, I don't think so either. And I think that, like...
It's getting dark, bro.
I gotta make my way out of the cave, so it's gonna be a sec. If you want to head towards the bed, I'll be up there soon.
Okay. I just want to lay all this down real quick.
If you die, you die. I am armed and ready to fight, so...
Alright, there we go.
Oh man, I can't wait till you get to meet an Enderman.
Alright, there we go. Come on. See something over there? See that skeleton? Alright, so Simpsons, evolution.
Evolution.
The evolution of the Simpsons.
Yeah, no, and it's just one of those... the show, I mean, I really enjoyed the arcs that a lot of them have had. It is interesting, though, because you look at Homer as kind of... Homer could never evolve as a character permanently because he's part of the show. That's part of him being an idiot, him being...
Well, it's like the movie. You know, he evolves a little bit, but not really.
No. But yeah, so this guy right here.
Okay.
If you talk to him, he wants to trade you things.
Ah.
But you need emeralds to trade with him. The way you get emeralds is by trading with villagers, and I don't know if it's a thing anymore. It used to be a thing where you can find them in caves, but they are extremely rare.
Someone told me to get this llama smooched, so I'm gonna smooch. There we go. The llama got smooched. And snooch. Alright, see? Covered the hole. So we don't fall.
You know what's going to happen now, though, right? A creeper's going to blow it up, like blow up right by it, and you're going to fall right into it.
Creepers. So many of them.
Oh, that was stupid. Ah, whatever. I'm already down here.
What's that?
When I went up, or right before we ended our day, I started to build a crafting table so that I could make stuff, and then I went, oh wait, I could just I could have just done that while I was up top with you instead of coming back down here for the sake of doing something I could have done.
Oh, I used the ball filter. Okay. So Simpsons, going back to
well, no, it's just one of those. I don't think there's a season I don't really enjoy watching outside of maybe like one of the first 3 seasons. Where the part that I don't like about it isn't that the show's not good; it's that the animation's so off-putting compared to what you watch now.
The voice acting's weird too.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's something I've really wanted to do that I really have never done, even though they've made so many references to it, is watch the Tracy Ullman Show version, like where it originally came from.
Yeah,
I've never sat down and just watched that one, but it's kind of like the first season, evidently. But like characters like Marge and Lisa and Bart in the first few seasons, they're there to be with Homer. They're not their own characters as much, and then you watch them more like later on, and yeah, Lisa's a lot preachy, but it's still fun to watch. And Maggie is probably one of the best silent characters I've ever seen in a show.
Did you watch that little special they had for her?
No, I really which one? Because there's the two.
The Paris one.
No, I haven't watched that one yet.
That one's great.
But like, it's just one of those like, it's the biggest tease to hear her speak and say stuff because she's spoken before in various things.
Yes. Is that a baby? Oh my goodness!
It's a baby sheep.
I just killed your bomb.
Yeah, that happens.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, one of the ways to... Don't kill the baby, you monster. It will grow up and become sheep man and come to kill us someday. Let it be. If there's anything comic books have taught us... anything comic books have taught us is let the orphans live. They'll become kick-ass superheroes. Although I don't think the sheep's had a trust fund.
You're like, don't kill the baby.
No. Murder whomever you want. Don't murder the babies and don't murder cows.
I felt bad. I was like, you know what? I just killed your mom in front of you, so I'm gonna...
Yeah. Hey, your day's going pretty bad, but let me make it better by ending you.
And eating you.
You won't get anything from killing baby sheep.
Oh, well, I don't want to do that today.
Exactly.
Hey, I want to say I'm sorry. Oh, he's so sad now. Can we make him our pet?
We can. keep getting wood, and you can make some fences, and we can fence him in, and he'll be ours.
Okay.
Wow, that spider is just in a really sucky place for him to be. Like the water's pushing him this way and that way.
Yeah, I see it like going in between. Let's see. Those first couple of seasons were a little brutal to look at. Took a few years to get their stride.
No, and when they did, it's amazing. And it's the weirdest one is like starting to watch like season 20 and on, when they go to like the HD level.
Yeah.
It's so weird to watch that.
My problem with The Simpsons, it's more or less the intros. Like, they get even weirder and weirder and weirder. You know what I mean?
I kind of get what you mean, but at the same time, it's one of those... The Simpsons themselves has become kind of a parody of what they used to be, but not necessarily in the worst way imaginable.
Are they going to continue doing...
Doing what?
More seasons?
I don't know.
Because that airs on Fox, what is it? Animation Domination?
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that it's on Disney Plus and it's one of the most popular, constantly trending things on Disney Plus, I have a feeling that if Disney goes, well, we can keep going with it. I mean, and Disney bought them before the last season even aired, so it's not like they're... Oh, that's a lot of lava. It's not like they're opposed to working with Disney.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's not owned by Fox anymore. It used to be, but now that the world's going to a singularity of who owns what,
streams and stuff. How do I make a fence?
You need to make sticks and blocks.
Okay.
Where the hell is this water source?
Right. Sticks, yes.
And when you make sticks and blocks, it will...
I have sticks. I have lots of sticks.
Well, no. Go back to the blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Over to one more.
Okay.
Make some of those.
Okay.
Oh, the second to last one that says 87 next to it? What is that one?
Birchwood?
No. The second from the last on the right that says 87. Birch button. That's really weird. You should be able to make birch fence right now. Unless I'm missing something.
Because I think he's gone.
No, he's up there.
He's up there. I'm crouching again.
I don't know, honestly. That should be...
Oh.
I don't know, honestly.
Full. Mm-hmm. So sad.
Well, you did kill his parents.
Look at that face. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't expect him to be like, yay! It's Death Parents Day.
I think I did a good job out here. It looks nice.
Besides the patricide, yes.
And my awesome popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And then grass just grows, like where I laid the blocks.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, that kind of grass? Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
It needs to have a connecting grass block to it, though. So, like, down here, this one's not just going to randomly, spontaneously grow grass.
Yeah. Whoa.
What? Oh, shoot!
What?
There's a skeleton in front of me. Whee! I'm going to kill you.
Kill the skeleton.
He's dead. Wow, he didn't even shoot at me.
Well, isn't he technically already dead?
I mean, if the bones are moving, I call that alive in that regard. Oh, shoot.
This is sand. Sand gets everywhere. Hey, look at this. Where's that horse? Ah, there you are. Hello, fellow steed.
Fellow steed.
Yes. He's like, I saw what you did over there, killing that poor boy.
Somebody did talk to us a second ago, though. Just so you know.
Someone else. Oh, Love Eyes. Well, you know this hat, the face with the hearts in the eyes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Was that towards our comment about The Simpsons?
I don't know. Lamb chops.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay.
We're just catering to monsters. Got it. Love you guys.
All right.
Need to find my way out. Although you might have to either just hide somewhere for the night or something, because I'm probably not going to make it back before the sun goes down. Or you could just, try to become a badass and fight for once.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just checking this place out. Look at it. Look, there's a pig. It's a piggy.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, there he is. You need to go back down there. Go. Get.
Oh, did not mean to use the iron for that. Running away from this. So, I found gold.
Alright, what can we do with gold?
Gold can be used for a few things. It can be used to make an armor set, but that armor set's worse than iron.
They're opening up some movie theaters down here. So, Phoenix. Is your draft house going to be open? Because I know you like your draft house.
Someone responded, or maybe that was just the same thing still.
Oh, there we go.
Like I said, I'm nowhere near.
Well, good luck. I'll sleep.
Oh, yeah, more gold.
You can't. You can only sleep at night.
It's not quite night yet. There is a set time frame, so you have a little bit longer before it's gonna let you.
I just feel weird that these is creeping.
They just go around. It has nothing to do with you specifically. It's just the fact that you are a player. I should have brought a bed down here with me.
No, he says nope. The church is closed until July, I think.
Huh.
Oh.
That is not a draft house, I assume.
He calls it his church.
Ah.
So they're showing like Jurassic Park and Trolls World Tour. Yeah. They don't have any movies to show if they start opening back up.
True.
But Big Daddy has said as soon as they do open a theater, he's just going to go. Just because he wants to go see a movie. And I'm like, I get that.
I don't.
I want popcorn so bad.
They sell that separately.
Yeah, didn't you get that big bag?
Yeah.
How much is that?
It's like $10.
That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad at all. So do I just wait for you to get back and then I wake up? Or
well, I'm close enough I can get back easier now. I made it up, but it's just what it would be, you'd either sit there till the morning comes and it boots you out of bed for, the sun has risen. Or I get up there, go to sleep, or I have a bed down here somewhere. Like if I make a bed, I can go to sleep down here while you're up there. We don't have to sleep in the same room.
praise unto Draft House.
Okay.
Have you ever been to a draft house?
No. I've actually always kind of wanted to go.
Well, Steven has told us before that he would take us. Take us to church. I've never been either. The wifey definitely doesn't want to go to one. I don't know why. So
I've only really heard of a few draft houses. The Alamo Draft House is one in Texas. I think it's in Austin. That's one that's a really big one. I don't know if it's still open. But I mean, I'm all for, movies with stay inside.
why?
Those are what are called illagers.
Okay.
They are. Did I keep? Yes, I kept some iron. Okay. They are annoying to fight.
Illagers?
Illagers. So there's villagers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe they're pillagers. But yeah, they're a pain in the butt and I have to fight. So do I have wood? I do have wood.
Do they just hang out?
They go as a group around places. There are strongholds that they have that you can go and fight them in, but otherwise than that, they go around. You fight them. If they have a captain among them, which these ones do, you get cursed. If you go into a village, it starts a raid, which is just a string of waves of enemies that come in to kill the villagers, and yeah. So not the best thing in the world to have to deal with. But where is...
Yeah, Alamo Draft House. That's what it's called. Alamo Draft House.
Oh.
Yeah, I've never been, but yeah, he says bring the whole fam. I was like, yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be a cool podcast experience, especially for us being our first time.
True.
I can't wait to see
there
the
it is.
movie in Sin 1.
I know, me too. So this sucks to use in multiplayer, but I'm going to have to use this.
Alright.
It's a shield.
Uh-huh.
The problem is, look at my screen.
Alright.
It takes up like...
Oh. Most of your vision?
Yeah, in the full screen one when I'm playing by myself, it's a lot more usable, but okay, so...
Stay inside?
Yeah, stay inside for at least a minute. They're going to see me and they're going to start firing at me. The cool thing about the shield, and unless they glitch out, do I get to sneak up behind you and just kick your asses?
Whoa.
They have crossbows. No, they're not. They're glitched out in some way.
Until you wake him up.
Yeah.
Get him! Get him! Beat his ass!
And this is the captain. He is the one that has the flag on his back.
Not anymore. Not anymore today.
So yeah, and that's a curse on me.
A curse on you?
Yeah. So look in the top right corner, or the middle to top right corner of my screen.
Okay. Oh.
That's the curse I have. If I go into a village, I will start a raid. But it's pretty easy to get rid of curses. I just need to find a cow. You can come out now. I put up a little banner.
Thank you. My hero.
And then I'm going to unequip the
I
stupid
need a
shield.
hero.
I just equipped it to my other hand.
You are my Kylo to my Rey.
Wouldn't I be the Rey to your Kylo? Because doesn't she save him more than he saves her?
Well, he saved her.
Yeah, but she healed him from dying after she stabbed him.
Alright, so I want to see what you're doing down here.
I'm not down there recently.
I know you're not down here.
Sweet cows. So how you heal yourself from...
I feel like I'm going too deep.
As long as you can find your way back, which you might not be able to.
I can find my way back. I think I'm smart enough. Ah, lava.
But yeah, so cows, you milk cows. And
What?
you drink their milk, and it heals your your curse.
So you drink the milk to put the curse away.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Okay. Maybe I should start digging down here. Maybe be useful to this group.
You need to make a lot of pickaxes if you're going to do that, and your wood one will only be good against really getting stone.
No, it's my hoe.
Yep, you only have one pickaxe right now.
Can I make?
Yes,
Oh,
you have.
yeah, I gotta go to the table, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's annoying.
Kind of. The thing that I did in the other place that I was at when I ran out of pickaxes was I just made I made a table down there.
And I saw a message from Big Daddy. He says he's seen 12 Karens so far.
Now, does he mean that literally or figuratively?
I don't know. It's just funny though that now he knows what they are.
He's such a goddamn old person sometimes.
I love him though.
I do too. Some of the things he says, I just go, God, what decade were you born in again?
Oh, there we go. I almost lost myself.
Yeah, and luckily enough, I'm over in the area where you can find me.
Alright, you did a good job in there.
Like I said, I really haven't done much.
Alright, so...
Let's see.
Alright, what should I build?
Pickaxes.
Yes.
I made you an iron helmet so you can actually have a helmet as well. Oh. How did I end up with two of those? Oh, I made all of them. I'm an idiot. Gosh darn it. Hey, wait. You're running away from the stuff I gave you. Give
me a helmet?
I gave you a helmet. And actually, also, for the sake of an achievable, there's this right here.
More boots?
Boots. They're better boots than the ones you have.
Okay, I got a helmet. Yay. I got boots.
There's extra helmets in here because I was an idiot and made a bunch of them.
So I just put it over those boots?
Yep. Put it over those, it'll swap them out, and now you're just holding those boots.
Oh, look, another Iron Man.
Because you're wearing a full body of armor.
Look at that. Oh.
Of iron armor.
Okay. Look at that. There you go, folks. Look at that handsome devil. Oh, now you're my ass. Alright, get out my ass. Okay, there you go. Where's my pickaxe? Oh, there you go.
So the hole I'm actually currently working in is on the other side of our place, and it looks just like a hole in the ground, and then you go down and it's actually like an intricate tunnel.
You haven't found any coal or anything like
I
that?
did. I found a bunch of coal. I put it in the chest next to our house. Or inside our house. One of those two.
Hole.
I'd like to say I'm surprised, but... I don't like lying to people that watch.
Yes. I am terrible at this game. I know.
You're learning. You really are, though. Like, that's one of those... The reason I wanted to play some of these games with you more was because...
You don't want me to be an old man?
I don't want you... Yeah. Well, especially because your daughter's, like, 2 months away from being a better gamer than you are.
No, she is. Oh, my goodness. We've been playing WWE 2K20.
Mm-hmm.
She beats me every time.
That is just sad.
It is.
For real. I mean, I understand, but at the same time, I don't... My kids will have to be in their teens or playing completely different games than I've ever played to beat me. Because I am someone who has been playing games almost my entire life.
Yeah, and that's not me.
No, and that's... But, like, truthfully, like, to say, I mean, my grandparents had an Atari 5600.
Yeah.
I played the Atari 5600. I played the Super Nintendo. I played the normal Nintendo, actually, in that order. I got a... what's it called? N64 for one of my birthdays, and I used to play the crud out of that. And then, like, it just... I've always been a gamer.
Yeah, my the original Nintendo is what I used to play, and I have the mini one they put out, the little tiny one you can connect to your TV, and it has Super Mario Brothers on it. I can sit there all day and just do that game because
Oh, someone calling us old?
Who's old?
I don't know. It's just we just got a response right after saying that, and I get a feeling that it's going to be you guys are super old.
Did you game on a graphing calculator during class though?
Oh my gosh, yes. The frickin' Phoenix game. Oh.
I think you just made Steven's day.
No, I played the crud out of those games. The Snake was on the one that I used to have too. Gosh, that was... See, and the weird thing is that's like pre cell phones when I was in high school. Like, cell phones were starting to be a thing when I was going to high school.
Well, it's so crazy is like, I was thinking about it with Kathy as she's getting older. We've lived through, granted we're in our 30s, but still we've lived through VHS, DVDs, Blu-rays, now 4K. And I'm just thinking about what's the next.
I've really, like, the problem is I don't think there's that much more that we can go to in physical media.
Unless you want to be physically inside the movie.
Oh, no, that's the next, that is probably going to be one of the next ones they try to go for, is making it as interactive as possible. But it's still one of those, like, because we're playing on a 4K TV right now. It's one of those things that... You look at it and you go, this is better than the other TV. Is it better by a big enough margin as far as the graphics? Not particularly. As far as the motion, yes, this is a better one than we had before. We noticed that when we first watched it.
It was so crazy. Like, somebody I know has the box TV still. And it's still running perfectly 20 years later.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh man, and these TVs today, they only last,
10 years about is typically the lifespan given for most TVs.
But those box TVs.
Yeah. Well, it's because they're using cathode ray tubes, where these TVs use LCDs.
Yeah, and what's so crazy too is like...
Lapis.
How you doing, Popcorn? Yeah, let's show... Oh, you left the door open.
Was I really the last one to leave?
Yes.
Oh, my bad then. I'm not going to be making it there tonight.
So...
You can just keep talking, though.
Yeah, but, no, it's just so crazy. I was like, is this a box TV? And I was just like, oh, thank goodness TVs have gotten much more slim.
Yeah.
Just because of how heavy.
that was the truth, was when I moved out of my parents' house, I had a 32-inch TV, which was a big, super big for that time. Which is another crazy thing, is that TV has changed. But that thing could have killed a person easily if that had fallen on them.
Oh yeah, I remember too. We had a hand-me-down big screen TV.
The one with the big cloth.
Yeah.
Like the front wasn't actually any form of plastic. It was just a big cloth screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend who had one of those when I was growing up. And
yeah, ours was, it was a little broken, but they gave it to us, and we're like, I was in that age. I was like, oh my gosh, look at this thing. And now, fast forward to now, looking at your TV, I'm just like, this is so much better.
Well, no, and that was, the thing was one of the first times I ever said something that really kind of like got my dad mad at me. Because my dad's pretty chill about a lot of things. It's weird that this got him though. Was we got my first ever surround sound system. I can't even remember what the person was, like what the publisher, what the people were that made it. But we put in Spider-Man, like the first Sam Raimi one, and just with the sound, and it was a Blu-ray player / thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, geez, and I'm 13 at this time, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ. He's like, don't use the Lord's name in vain. I'm like, you've cussed so much and you're mad at that? Like,
oh man,
what? But it was to the point. I mean, I've never really said that before at that point in time. But like, it was so good looking and good sounding that because that is, I will stand to this day, and people can argue with me about this. But the biggest advancement that we had in televisions, or formats was VHS to Blu-ray. Or VHS to DVD, I mean. Not even to Blu-ray.
Oh, and how expensive the DVD was?
Oh, so expensive. But it was just the VHS to Blu-ray difference. When you go from on a reel inside of a disc to digital, it's night and day.
Yeah.
There's no... I don't think there's an argument against that, because people will be like, well, Blu-rays, it goes from 340 to 1080p, I think is what it was. 720 technically is what it is now for DVDs.
Oh wow, my new phone shoots 8K video.
Nice.
Which is dope, but pretty much no one has an 8K.
No, and that's the point and I've seen the issue with 8K, and I think 8K is cool.
I didn't know we were at 8K.
We are. Best Buy sells the TVs for them. But the issue with 8K is not made for most things. 8K is for if you have like my TV right here. If my TV right here was an 8K, you could probably tell the difference. If you had a 50-inch TV that was an 8K TV, you wouldn't really notice, because all it is pixel clusters.
Yes.
Like pixel density, which on a smaller TV you're not going to notice. I'm sorry if I'm getting a little crazy about this. My job actually was in a
a lot of technology. You see these things firsthand, though.
No, and it was my job to learn about these things. I mean, one of my jobs. I still currently is a tough word, but I worked for Best Buy, and my job was a TV salesman, pretty much. So I learned about all these things, which is why I picked the specific TV that I picked when I got my new TV. But 8K is a thing that exists, but again, it's about pixel density. And so for, if you're owning a 40-inch TV, 4K is going to be the best you're going to get. And I'm going to be honest, the difference between a 4K HD TV and a 4K UH TV, which is a 4K UH TV and a 40-inch, between the two of them, negligible. Because it's so small, you're not noticing the pixel density anyway. Now, if you're getting a 75, 65, 82, any of those size of TVs, yes, that will make a difference, and you'll notice that. But it's not going to be a big difference for smaller TVs. It's really cool to shoot it. I mean, my phone shoots in 4K. I will say the biggest issue with something shooting in 4K is the amount of save space it takes up.
Oh, yeah.
We recorded a video a while back that was like a 20-minute video, something like that.
Is that the one we lost?
No. That was the Pop versus Flix.
Oh, yes.
But, oh geez, there was that one that we lost too at the movie theater.
Oh, that was sad.
But no, that thing for like 15 minutes was almost a gig. And that's ridiculous. Like that's the That's the only reason that these things exist is because storage space has increased so much too. Can you imagine trying to put the capacity of a 4K movie on one of our early Blu-rays? Or Blu-rays, early DVDs?
Well, what's so crazy is like, for me, I had a flip phone for a very long time. Then I got an actual phone, and then when we started doing more of the C plus stuff, that phone kind of just died out because there was not enough space. It was a Virgin Mobile.
I mean, your phone still doesn't have enough space most of the time.
Well, that's because I have a lot of stuff on here now. Now that I've, I got Audible, I got Spotify, I have, and downloading those Audible audiobooks takes up a chunk of space. And so I probably have to upgrade my SD card in here just so I can...
See, I always use 128... I mean, there's a 250, I think a 256.
Well, that's what I have that for my computer at home for all the stuff for C+.
Yeah. Is it weird that your phone can pretty much be your computer now?
No, I was just thinking that the other day because someone's like, and I was thinking about recording and all this stuff, like, and looking at the older equipment we have. I remember scraping by not scraping by, but scraping up so much change just to get the USB recorder thing, just to record and this and that. And now it's on our phones.
Well, and I also think it was hilarious that you, like, with the old recording, like when C Plus started and we were doing more Pop Flix stuff, how we needed the inverter.
Yeah.
And it was such a big deal, like, oh, well, you have the inverter now, I need it for this. And it's like, okay, whatever. And now I'm just kind of like, no, I don't need it anymore. I just have a USB
mic. And it's just so crazy because it's just like, I was looking at all my equipment that sits in the storage now. And I'm just like, oh, I do everything on my phone. I got a really nice mic. And with that headset, the Turtle Beach ones, works perfectly for recording stuff too. Especially when you hook it into Audacity and if I want to do something. And it's just like, wow, I remember...
Oh, wait, so it worked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's working.
Yeah, you were giving... I got it to you as a present, and you were just like, oh, no, it doesn't work. And I'm like, oh, shoot, do I need to return it? And I never heard anything back about that.
It's working. I've been using it quite a bit lately.
Oh, shoot, I might have got myself lost.
But it's just one of those things where I remember like pulling out the laptop, pulling out that box, pulling out the mic stand.
I mean, we still kind of have to do that when we
still have to do that, but
we do Pop Flix.
There's so much more I had to do to set up to record something, and now it's just like with the USB mic, it's just like boop.
Yeah. No, and we don't have to use the inverter anymore, but we still have to set up the computer and stuff like that.
I bust that thing out last night. Yeah, to help somebody with the project. I won't say names or say what the project is, but I had to help do this thing. So
David Hasselhoff's doing another Baywatch movie. That's what you're helping him with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I pulled out my bag, the black bag.
It's morning, by the way.
Okay. I pulled out my black bag, and then I set it all up. I'm like, this is a pain in the ass.
And it's one of those, we're not going to shake our walking stick at people and say things were better in our day by any means, because this stuff is so much better than what we had. Like, that's something that I am, as an older person, as I'm getting older and on in years, I never understood that. When people are always just like, oh, it was better in my day. And you're like, no. I will admit, things were probably more original in your day. But things are not better. The things that we have, the advancements we have, all the fun things that we get to do nowadays that we wouldn't have been able to do 20, 30 years ago. And I look at how old we are and I go, I'm really thankful for when I was born. Like, we have some of the best movies. We have some of the best video games. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, original thought has kind of died. I understand that. But it doesn't mean that, it's not fun. Because what Fast and Furious are we on now? 9?
Well, let's look at it like this. It's like audiobooks. A freaking blessing in disguise, if you will. Especially for somebody like, I read a lot of comic books, but that's a lot of pictures. Not that much dialogue or whatnot.
Leave me alone. You poisoned me, you dick.
Oh, did you get another curse?
No, yes I did, but I also got poisoned pretty badly.
Audiobooks where you could just put it in your ear, push play, someone reads it to you, you know. And I'm just like,
it's like lazy parenting.
yeah, it's awesome. I won't lie. I ain't gonna lie about that. It's pretty awesome because I got the new Tom Brady book. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And
I'm not against it. I just didn't know that Tom Brady wrote a book.
yeah, it's about health and whatnot. And it's just because I got the Kevin Hart book, The Decision. That was really good. That was fun. I've been trying to listen to more positive books, and I got 50 Cent's Hustle Harder book, and then I was like, oh, Tom Brady's book. Okay, cool. I'll get Tom Brady's book. And it's cool though. These celebrities and whoever writes them,
Whoever writes, because we're not kidding ourselves in saying the celebrities themselves are writing them.
yeah, but they're actually like doing the audiobook. So I have Tom Brady talking to me in my ear, and I'm like, this is all I ever wanted in life was Tom Brady to talk in my ear because he's giving me advice to make myself a better person.
See, that's weird. I don't mean this in a bad way, but I always thought you didn't like Tom Brady.
Oh, I love Tom Brady.
Well, it was just like, I remember a while back I was playing, I think it was Madden 18, and I talked to you about the team I had where I had like Tom Brady as my quarterback, and you were just like, why do you have Tom Brady on that team?
I think that's.
And I was like, what do you mean? He's a good quarterback. Like,
I have been trying really hard lately to. I was on the hate train for no reason, you know, at that time. But now that I actually can step back and like appreciate his what he's done, you know, and I want to just stop being negative. I just want to stop just hating on things, just to hate on things, or just hate on things in general. Because,
I mean, I only do that for movies. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah,
like that's the premise
of things. But still, I don't want to be like, oh, I hate him. Well, why? I just hate him, and it's just like,
and that's
like, did you look at this man's accomplishments? Like this dude's this is dude I want to learn from. Like he has built to this. He's built himself to the status. So now, yeah, there was a point where I didn't really care, but now that I'm actually like taking my mindset out of it,
so I wasn't wrong in thinking you used to just sensibly hate him.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that because I've always been indifferent to him. Honestly, like it's really cool. I will never deny the accomplishments he's made. I know that there's been some smudging of it with controversy. Although I will say the Deflategate thing kind of is funny to me, where you're just like, so. Like
that's all my mom does because she doesn't like Tom Brady. Yeah. He's a cheater. Yeah, and I'm like, no. Are you gonna refer to Deflategate? And usually that's what it comes down to. She's referring to Deflategate. And I was just like, oh my goodness, can we let that go now? How long ago was that?
Well, and first let's also understand that one, he did pay for that, even if he denied it and he still got suspended for it. But even so, that doesn't stop the other years. And I mean, Belichick's a cheater, but a lot of people still can't take away the accomplishments that man has made over his career. I mean, I don't know. I'm someone that has always... Like, the thing I hate is most New England Patriot fans that aren't from New England. Because a lot of them are bandwagoners. Which, now we're reaching the end of Tom Brady's era.
Yeah, well, now he's with the Bucks.
He's with the Bucks. And, our people, if the Buccaneers do really well with Tom Brady on their team, one, people won't be able to say anything bad about Tom Brady as far as, like, what he can actually do. But if the Patriots start to do crappy, are people going to be really pissed off at, like, it's the Seahawks thing.
Well, and I heard that Buccaneer jerseys already, like, Tom Brady Buccaneer jerseys already selling, and I'm just like, here we go.
I am, and if I'm a hypocrite in this, someone please, well, not that anyone here really knows me that well, but if I do become a hypocrite in this, someone please tell me, but I absolutely hate fair weather fans. Like, that is something that I have no sympathy for.
Wait, who?
Fair weather fans.
Oh, okay.
People
I have the headset on, so I'm kind of drowned out.
You should be able to hear me. I'm literally talking to the mic. But no, like, that was the Seahawks thing.
Hello, Deontay Russell. I hope I got that right. I'm really bad at names sometimes.
Hi, Deontay. But no, I just can't stand people, like, because that's... I'm a Cardinals fan. There's no secret that I absolutely hate the Seahawks as a team because they're our rivals.
Yes.
But I can't, I was in Seattle during...
Oh, yeah, I remember you messaging me, like, These fans really piss me off.
Yeah, no, and it's the 12th man thing started happening, and everyone was like, "Yeah, Seahawks are the greatest, yeah," and I'm like, "Do you guys remember your quarterback before Russell Wilson? Like, does anyone? Because that's the thing is, do you know who the quarterback for them was before him?
No.
Do you know any quarterback before him?
Oh no, I ruined her home. Sorry.
You can
No,
fix
I
it.
don't.
Hasselbeck. Matt Hasselbeck. That was one of the, he is one that took them to the playoffs. And they ended up, I think they lost to the Patriots. But I know about this team. I understand this. I still hate this team. But I know about these things because I'm a football fan. I'm not a fair weather fan of anything, which the fact that I'm a Cardinals fan should say that well enough. But I just can't stand people, and that's you know, since '01, the Patriots have been one of the most dominant teams. And now that he's gone, I'm really interested to see how their fandom goes, because with Seattle, when they won the Super Bowl, their fandom just exploded.
What is this?
That's the banner I put down.
Oh, okay.
I told you that, didn't I?
No.
I killed the captain, and then I put his banner down. Watch the tape.
When I go back over there, okay.
Oh, I almost died.
Well, you know, I know some Patriot fans, and oh my gosh.
Does anyone remember the quarterback before Brady? Because he was a big one.
Yeah. I can't recall.
Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe.
See, this is why I like picking your brain sometimes, because there's so much in there.
But it was just, he got injured midway through a season. They did really well, and suddenly Brady was the starting quarterback for that team pretty much since then. And, you know, what could have happened? But, I don't know. It's... You know what an easy one is? The quarterback for the Packers before Aaron Rodgers.
Was it Brett?
It was Brett.
Yeah.
Rodgers studied under Brett, which is one of the reasons I think Rodgers is a pretty good quarterback.
Well,
Although,
you know, what's to that is like, so what's going on now in today's mainstream and what's going on in period with today, it's just like there's some celebrities out there, even quarterbacks, that are getting in hot water because they just don't, they have to open their mouths about the situation or say something about the situation, like Drew Brees.
I knew where you were going.
Yeah,
with that.
and I was just like, just shh.
Well, it's one of those, I respect anyone's right to have an opinion. Even if their opinion doesn't really work with what they're saying, everyone has a right to say what they want to say. And if you're going to go back on your opinion, you really shouldn't have given it in the first place. That's one thing. But at the same time, with what he said, he shouldn't have said it in the first place if it was something that like we felt was going to be so controversial.
Well, it's just like, did you see the thing with J.K. Rowling?
The trans thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Daniel Radcliffe came back and said something about that.
Yeah, and the wifey, because she's usually on Twitter more than I am. I'll be on there just to promote a few things. But she told me, she goes, yeah, the first thing someone wrote under that tweet, she goes, really, do we really have to, why? Why do we have to go through this again with you? Stop it.
Yeah. Well, no, but again, I stand by the right that people have the right to their opinions. That is totally cool. It's just, you need to understand the consequences for saying what's on your mind.
And backtracking. Like, yeah. if you think that idea in your head was so, you know, the way you said it, the way you were talking, and this and that, I was like, well, you should just stick by it then. I understand people today, like, you can say one thing and it's a complete...
1,000 different things get taken from it, and you're like, that's not at all what I meant.
Oh, it's getting dark.
Again, I'm not... Well, actually, I am near the front. I guess I could come out and mingle with the commoner.
Well, I made a nice little thing. Look at this. Look at our place.
Oh, nice. You're starting to replace it with precious wood that we might need for other things.
Yes. Well, you're welcome.
Let's see. Go this way.
Look, I made this little space for your bed. Look at so much.
Wait, did you break my bed?
No. Right here. You had this like wall here.
Oh.
So.
I actually might have gotten lost and not able to find my way back out right now. I thought it was, because this was the place that I went, I thought it was up from here.
Well, how long is the time during the day?
At the same time as the time during the night. I mean, this is the way. Yeah, this is probably not the way.
It's like every 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Something like that. I don't know. I've never really taken a watch to it.
Well, I think that's why, because this game can get addicting.
It is.
I think the stream's about to hit 3 hours.
Sounds about right. Which we'll probably have to stop it real soon. We might actually even just want to call this the last day when the sun comes up.
I had fun, though. I like this.
No, and that's why I wanted to do this. This is what the hell? Oh, sweet! I need to go grab that. That's why I wanted to do this. This is something that's really fun. Yes, it's addicting, but we can also just talk as we do it. This is a great way to do.
Was that a spider above your head? Or cobwebs?
Cobwebs.
Oh, okay.
You get string from them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, these things are kind of off-putting though because sometimes there's giant
Squids.
No. There's spawners which make creatures pop out of them. Oh, something hit me.
Oh. Ah! Kill it.
I don't know where he came from. I just walked through this entire area. But no, what was I going to say? But yeah, it's really fun to just get into it and do it. And we can just talk as we're doing stuff. There's no story really going on that we need to
there's no format.
impart on.
Well, next time we play this game, I'm definitely gonna.
You can research before you
do some research and be like, okay, well, you contributed mostly to me most of the time. Is there ways to make walls?
You just did it.
No. Like what I did with that place, you said I wasted that precious wood. Is there
there's other. I mean, there's cobblestone. I was more joking. Any resource can be used to any point.
Okay. That's why I was kind of like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to waste
trees can just be, you can plant those saplings that you've got and just go from there.
Why are you stealing those?
So we can make railroads on the surface.
Can we make a train?
Train is not the right word. Here, let me...
Train is not the right word.
The minecart. And then you hop in the minecart. Oh, I fell off the track.
We have our own carts?
No, you can make carts. So put that there, hop in that.
Oh! And it's over.
Well, it's a short track, but right now I have a lot more
That's
track.
Cool.
And you can make it automated too. Like you can have power parts that push you. So that's why I'm stealing the tracks from down here. It also lets me know some of the places that I have been before, because if I see tracks down a hall, I have not been down that hall.
Well, I can tell with the lighting too.
Well, yeah, but if I put lighting somewhere that isn't... I mean, also if there's lava, that's water.
I think you passed some coal.
I did. I'm just checking out the area before, because what happens if I put this, I start digging right here, and suddenly there's like 3 creepers right over here around the corner. I don't want to just let myself die. Especially because I don't 100% know if I would be able to find my way back here.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh shoot, I almost got myself killed. So you see this right here?
Yeah.
That's gravel. Ooh, something just hit me. I think. I moved in a really weird way.
I think it's because of the water.
Maybe. I have no, sound will tell you if you get hit sometimes.
Oh, okay.
But, so for sake of argument, that gravel.
Yes.
So this is gravel right here. Oh, it's going to come down from right there too.
Oh, so it's going to collapse on you?
Yeah. Gravel is one of the few things that actually obeys physics. It's kind of annoying. Yeah. But there's also something... They obey physics, but they don't at the same time. Watch this. I'm going to make torches.
Sports talk during Minecraft. Time to hand over the nerd card, boys.
You know what's funny about that is, as far as nerddom goes, I've always viewed myself as kind of, what's the right word, a jack of all trades. Where I know a lot of different things about a lot of stupid stuff. Like Royal Rumbles.
Yeah.
Okay, but watch this real quick before I do that. See how there's gravel right here? So there's a block right here. But I put a torch underneath.
Ah.
It breaks it. Where if I didn't put it, it just falls on top.
Ah. So I was going to ask you, so since you brought up wrestling, how do you feel about them labeling Edge and Orton as the greatest wrestling match ever?
I mean, there was twice in a lifetime. So I don't know if I care for their labeling one way or another.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's a lot of pressure to be like, this is the greatest wrestling match ever. I've heard great things about it, though, because they already filmed it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of weird living in this era, being like, it's kind of like a movie now. They're like, we film it earlier in the week.
We haven't talked about this on air before, have we?
No.
No, we a little bit did when we talked about, what's it called? Money in the Bank. But I love what they're doing right now. I love that pre-recording it and editing it, where it does not feel at all like the old ones did. Like, there's apples and oranges at that point in time as far as, like, watching Cena versus oh no, what would it be? Orton versus Triple H in the one where Orton goes to Triple H's house and they fight.
Oh yeah,
like that versus what they do with that now, or even before when they did Orton versus
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt in the Funhouse.
His Funhouse, yeah.
Yeah, or in his house, whatever.
Yeah, this is before
the Funhouse, yeah. But yeah, the way that they understand their editing now, as far as like making it appeal to crowds, I love it. So if they've already pre-recorded things, like I don't like what they're doing in the ring itself sometimes, just out of it feels really forced.
Kind of an audience, right?
Yeah, there's the NXT guys.
Yeah.
But like,
that's what sucks is like I got so used to no crowd.
Well, I still haven't watched one with a crowd yet, so
yeah, I got so used to what with like no crowd and this and that. And now it's just like, and I don't mind them. Like people are like, oh well, AEW did that before. I'm like, yeah, but they did it with like wrestlers you know, with the NXT crowd, it's people I don't know yet.
Yeah, yet, which is a good thing. Which, why are you even doing this? Well, Mr. McMahon promised me that I'd get to be in a match if I did that. Oh, look.
Oh wow!
So there's a spawner in there. I might actually die doing this. I need to eat before I do this.
Nothing like food to get you through.
Oh shoot, that's right there too. So those are cave spiders.
Uh-huh.
They're not like normal spiders. Normal spiders aren't poisonous. Where's my bucket of water? Ooh, I left that somewhere. That might be the enemy.
I thought I closed the door.
See, and you blame me for not closing doors.
Good morning.
We'll put a giant thing of gravel.
Hello, popcorn.
And some more gravel. Man, do I have that much gravel? I had that much gravel. $1 I can go. Okay.
Did you let them out?
The spiders?
Yeah.
Not quite yet. So.
What are you saying, WWE?
Oh yeah, they're handling a lot of their stuff. Well, I was making a joke about the NXT. Oh geez. Do you see all these?
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, that little. See the fire in the background?
Yeah.
That's a spawner.
Oh, I know what that. Okay.
Oh shoot! Why did I didn't get poisoned? Huh? Lucky me. Or maybe no, it wouldn't be because I'm in water. I don't think. But yeah, with NXT, or not with NXT, I was just making a joke that they could do that. No, I just really like how they're doing it now. Like as far as the production values on it, their in-ring stuff is not nearly as entertaining to that effect.
I will say, I did watch NXT in your house.
Oh, I'm about to get poisoned.
And that was awesome. The Velveteen Dream versus Adam Cole backyard parking lot match. And it, like, Adam Cole goes through a car window and he gets all these shards of glass. It probably was fake, but shards of glass in his skin and he's bleeding and stuff like that. And they like go. That was the first time in a while I actually popped when someone was covered for a pinfall, and it was like 1, 2. Velveteen kicks out. I'm like, ah! And I'm like,
also
wow.
for a near fall.
Yeah, near fall. And I was like, I haven't had that feeling in a long time since this all started. And I got to give it up to the people who can perform on that level, especially with no crowd.
No, for real. Like, it's one of those things that they've been talking about the bringing back of sports. Like, of just normal, the NFL, the NHL, NBA, how they're doing the playoff stuff for them. And then, you kind of cut into, well, they wouldn't have crowds, though. And I'm like, can they perform? I'm not going to say they can't. Can they perform to the same level, though? Because you hear a lot of people, they feed off the crowd. And that's true for the WWE as well, I believe. Which is why I think some of their non-in-the-ring stuff has been better than some of their in-the-ring stuff. Oh, more spiders. Why are you all here? Because there's another spider spawner. Oh, that's great. So many spiders. But no, I mean, and I... Oh my gosh, leave me alone. I respect their willingness to try those kind of things. I just definitely think that normal sporting events will suffer for it.
Well, and they, of course it's the same way as like in pro wrestling, they feed off the crowd.
True.
But with the production, if you can master that and make it feel real to a certain degree or entertain, the Money in the Bank match, come on. That was fun.
I loved that. That was hilarious. And that was very well done on behalf of the people. But that's, I mean, we've had this discussion before. One of the reasons that I love wrestling is it is one of the greatest improv performing arts ever. The things they have to do physically and mentally to go through all of that stuff. I think, because, you practice things beforehand, is that using a crowd is not as necessary because they're performing, artists perform on a stage with no one around. That's not the most unreasonable thing for, a singer to have an empty stadium and sing. And I view the same thing with the professional wrestlers, is that they take what they have and they give it the best they can.
What I did for you.
That's still not the cave I'm in, dude.
Wait, what? I thought it was.
I've told you 4 times. That is not the cave I'm in.
Well, I feel like an idiot.
Well, I still respect you're trying to help.
I just wanted things to look pretty. Yeah, well, professional wrestling, it's definitely an art.
It's a performing art that's like improv mixed with stage art, where you have your spot set, you know what you're doing at certain points, but, you still have to get to that point naturally. I will say, I love this person to death, but one of the hardest people to buy some of their stuff for was Rey Mysterio. The setup for the 619 was always one of them that I looked at and I went, you really have to force that. Like, when someone falls onto the second rope, and you're like, oh, he's setting up for it, that's really cool, but it's such an obvious setup.
Yeah, and,
it's not his fault at all.
Well, you remember, too, like, what's so weird is, like, back in the day,
I keep getting distracted.
Back in the day, the setup was everything. When the Rock Bottom was coming, or when Stone Cold Stunner was coming, the little kick to the midsection and whatnot, you were like, oh, here it comes! And now
but that was a different kind of setup, too, though.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like, it's just so, it's weird, you know what I mean? Like now, with no crowd or no this and that, like WrestleMania, when they were really beating the hell out of each other because of the sound.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that was, what was it, the women's match that, like, it was just them yelling at each other the entire time. Like, they weren't calling their spots, but, like, they were trying to fill the empty noise. And you're like, I respect what you're doing, but you don't really need to do it. Like, we understand what we're getting into at WrestleMania at this point in time is there will be no crowds. Got it. I understand that, and I respect that. I accept that you guys are trying to keep things safe. Although it was really funny when like everyone wanted to fight them being an essential business.
Oh yeah.
Which I am hard pressed to defend that, honestly. I can't be like, oh no, the WWE is so essential. I found another spider spawner. I am... Dude, press the circle.
Sorry.
When you're looking something up, that takes up both our screens.
Okay, sorry. No, I don't want that. Let's see.
Okay, I found a place I've been to before. That's a good start.
Yeah, so...
Haven't gone this way yet. So
the Backlash is this weekend.
Whoop, where are you?
It's so crazy because of this, though. We have not watched a pay-per-view together in a while.
Nope. I mean, that's for various reasons, though. Okay, what is light? Okay, that wasn't my torch. Oh, that sucks. I got lost because I followed a torch that wasn't mine.
How could it not be your torch? You're the one laying them.
I'm lying them on the ground. There was one that was set up in the actual area. Oh, shoot. Well, I'm really glad I put my shield on.
Hello, Cal. How are you? Oh, you're in the hole, Cal? I want you. There we go.
Hey, cow tipper. You killed a cow.
Man, there's a lot of hills around here.
There are. Okay. If I don't start making my way back soon, I'm just going to start digging in a upward area.
I did that once. I got lost in a game. I was like, in Minecraft, when I first started playing, I was like, alright, so I know I have to go up. Dig, 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 dig.
Looks like we got another message. Make
a Slim Jim burger out of the cow. Slim Jim. Step into a Slim Jim.
Snap.
Yeah. Snap? Is it snap?
Yeah. Why would you step into a Slim Jim?
Oh. I don't know. I can't talk today.
You really can't, which is amazing that we chose today to do the
the live stream.
The live stream for 3 hours of you not being able to talk.
The man who is trying to build a business on talking can't talk.
Everyone has their days. Okay, did I not?
I think it's just, I started doing DDP yoga for 3 days straight now and changing my eating habits again just because I want to lose some weight.
Mm-hmm.
And like it feels different, it feels weird again, trying to get in a different habit.
Yeah. Oh, I found redstone. Not really helpful right now, but let's see. We will throw.
The game dark. No, it's like wait, where's the sun? That's the sun, huh?
It is starting to go down. So if this is our last day, I should probably be heading back to the surface with purpose.
Yeah, because you can't stay down there, right?
You can. Outside of being completely confused and lost as to where I am at the start of the next time we do this, yeah, I can. I'm leaving the golden apple for right now. But man, I found a lot of goodies down here.
There we go. I'm gonna work on this tomorrow.
Are you coming over tomorrow? Or are you talking about in-game tomorrow?
In-game tomorrow.
Which we should still probably try to do one more soon.
Oh, I was thinking Friday.
Let me double check with the missus on that, but that should probably be fine.
Okay.
We can talk about the new Harley episode when that comes on too.
Did I watch the new Harley? No, I didn't watch Stargirl. That's why I did not watch it. Stargirl's great though. You really need to watch Stargirl. And everybody out there needs to watch Harley Quinn.
I know.
Season 2.
That's one that I will go with. Is Harley Quinn has been one of the most fun DC properties I've found in a long time.
Would you want to do like a fighting game?
I don't think I have any fighting games for the PS4.
Yeah, because like
predominantly, I'm one of those like story-driven ones. I was saying more if we went back to Minecraft, because I mean,
no, I want to do more Minecraft. I have a plan for that piece of land. I just flattened out.
So don't burn it to the ground.
So
Got it.
Yes, please don't. I'm gonna come back and be like, what happened?
I won't touch. I mean, this is a world specifically for when we do these things. I won't touch it. I'm still working on my other one.
You don't close the door.
I know. I did that one on purpose. You were walking out, so I didn't want to shut the door as you walked out. But so I found some rails, some iron.
What are you holding?
Bread.
Oh, I better eat too.
Some mine
I
carts.
ate the leather. I thought that was lamb.
Man, this is some really gamey lamb.
All right.
Okay.
Arr.
Don't eat the raw meat.
Oh wait.
You have a cooked chicken.
Where's my cooked chicken? There we go.
No, that's not a cooked chicken. I mean, that's cooked at least. The cooked chicken is right above where you just set that.
Y'all should do a watch along with The Last Drive-In. Yeah, but Flix doesn't like horror movies. It's Joe Bob on the Shudder.
Oh. My indifference towards horror movies is because I find a lot of them kind of just stupid to watch.
Yeah, but I think you would like Joe Bob. Joe Bob's awesome.
It's just freaking like... The only horror movie that I've ever gotten like a scare from was freaking... what is it? The Final Destination movies.
Oh, but yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh, yeah. But that's just because of the uncertainty that happens with all of them, and how, just normal people living their normal lives until death comes along. It's like, nah, you're dead. But I don't want to die. Oh no, you can't escape it. Like that's something that bothers me about those, but in a good way.
Well, the thing I do like is like when at the end of the movie they're like, we
won.
We won.
Nope. You didn't.
You just kind of just delayed death.
You didn't even really delay it. That was the plan the entire time. Death wanted you to feel fine, and then like I don't know. I do think some of them got kind of stupid, but the other part that always got me was my key fears. The two biggest things I'm afraid of is planes and like flying, which I've done. I've done plenty of times now. Did it when I was in the Navy. But it was planes and roller coasters, which I still haven't gotten over the roller coaster one. But then you just go to Final Destination. Roller coasters. In the third one, the first one is airplane explodes. And then like the NASCAR one was kind of stupid.
Oh yeah, but no. What's cool about Joe Bob though is he comes in during the breaks, so like there's little breaks in there, like and he comes in, he gives you like, oh yeah, this is. He'll talk about the director, he'll talk about the movie and why the movie is made. He'll drop a little bit of nuggets in between, just saying like, oh, this is why he did this, but it's kind of stupid. Like he'll criticize the movie at the same time.
Oh. So pretty much what we do in Pop Flix. But just breaks instead of... What's up?
Yeah, no, he's right. Because I feel like Joe Bob's movies are less about trying to spook you, but show you fun genre films. And then he explains why, like I was telling you, are relevant to film history. And that's what it is. Basically, you get a big history lesson of why this movie. Because like we watched The Exorcist 3... and how it wasn't supposed to be The Exorcist.
Well, it was like Halloween 3 wasn't supposed to be a Halloween movie. The Season of the Witch. It was... But, okay. Well, it has been fun.
Yep. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on this. We love every single one of y'all. Wait. Stop it. Oh, my goodies.
Wake up and friggin' grab your stuff.
You ass. my stuff. I feel so naked now.
That's how we end this episode. Woo!
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, thank you guys for joining us.
Look at me, Brian. Looking like an idiot.
You put the controller down, bro. You had no one to blame but yourself.
Oh no. My things. I feel so naked.
Grab all your stuff.
I'm trying to.
I will grab a bow and arrow and shoot you if you don't.
See, is that everything? No.
No, you're still missing a bunch of stuff.
Did I lose my armor too?
It fell into your inventory. So you have to re-equip it.
That's everything. Ass.
Yep.
There we go.
I could have been worse. I could have dumped lava on you and you wouldn't have gotten your stuff back. But thank you guys for joining us.
Yep, thank you, and much love. Thanks for the stream. Catch y'all next time. Yeah, we're going to do much more of these.
Yeah.
They said keep up the great work. We love you guys. Love every single one of y'all. Are you quitting? You have to quit, right?
I quit and it'll take us both out.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, and like and subscribe. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your grandpa. Share it with the bum down at Walmart. Hopefully we can get more of these done. If you guys want us to tackle a certain movie, just put a suggestion down in the comments below.
We have a few that we have lined up for relative sake, but yeah, we will be back with you guys at some point. I mean, this has been very fun. I wasn't exactly sure what to expect out of this, especially with your ineptitude on gaming, but it's been quite entertaining.
Yeah, and I think I did all right.
No, I think it was more about the conversation than anything else, but really still loved it. But we will keep you guys posted if we're going to do none of these, so you guys can all watch us.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
All right, y'all.